Say it. Phone, phone, phone. He said phone? Phone, phone, phone. You wanna call somebody? You wanna call help? Call help. We're taking you to a spaceship. We're taking you home. E.T. for help. You wanna call help? Call help. We're taking you to a spaceship. We're taking you home. E.T. for help. You wanna call? Here he is. Say it. I'll be right here. Be good, be good, be good. I can take care of you. We can grow together. Be good, be good, be good. Be good. I'll be right here. We have to go home now, E.T. It's working! E.T. It's working! You wanna call somebody? You wanna call help? Call help. We're taking.
What's going on, guys? How are ya? I'm here tonight for another Saturday night. I actually have someone special here with us tonight. You guys ready?
Hey guys, here from my studio.
Dave.
This is my Stella rated studio. Hey
I
Stella.
appreciate it, Dave.
It's got dark
What's
now.
up, Dave?
Hey, how's it going? I just
What's
got
good?
back from Universal. I was doing some streaming over there as well, so that's pretty cool. Looking at
So
all of the walls.
How's the park going tonight?
it's pretty. It's not that busy. It's for Saturday night. It's gonna pick up pretty soon. You know, it's summer's.
It was
starting
pretty busy this week, I'll tell you that much. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw it, if anybody saw it, but Spider-Man was at full capacity at one point. So
Oh
yeah.
wow.
So, why did I play E.T. tonight? Oh, anybody?
No, no.
In ch-
Stella.
I think Stella, no. Yeah,
Yeah,
she knows,
she-
huh? She knows.
Yeah, she does.
It couldn't be, the 40th anniversary of E.T.
Oh, I mean that's always possible. Yeah.
It was, yesterday. So,
Yeah.
had to open
And
it that way.
that's the same day as the 1 year anniversary of Velocicoaster, isn't it?
Velocicoaster, too. So,
Look at
so
that. It feels like that's been around for 40 years.
uh, yeah, but, it's top class right there.
Oh yeah.
So let's see, Jonathan, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you here tonight. Arthur, what's up? Theme Park Lifestyle, what's going on? How the heck are you? There's some other people that have the link tonight too. They might be jumping in and stuff. So hey, you know what? Whatever. I just, like I told you,
Yep.
Dave, earlier. This is just a random, get together for us YouTubers. I mean, if you guys are a YouTuber, please feel free to come on in. I mean, just let me know you want to come in, message me on Instagram, whatever. There's some people out there. Adventures with Steph and Mike. Are you familiar with them, Dave?
I believe so. I'm not seeing the chat on this side. Is it only on your screen? I'm not used to using Streamlabs.
You may have an option there. It may have it where it's set to private chat, or you gotta
Yeah,
hit
it says
comments.
that.
You can hit,
Okay.
It should be there. You go.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm just
so
used to
there.
comments being, I'm using YouTube. Comments
Yeah,
are
no,
no different than the chat.
exactly. Honestly, I love StreamYards. It makes things so easy and,
Yeah.
so much cleaner and stuff like that. So, if you guys aren't familiar with Dave, you want to explain your channel also? Like, go ahead.
So, well, right now this is the Stella rating chat set, but it is Orlando Dave, which is a channel that just turned 5 years as of last year, and it's just basically theme parks and attractions, and definitely also some local events such as like MegaCon and things like that, IAPA, some cool stuff like that. But it's mostly theme parks and attractions.
Exactly.
Central
It's
Florida.
basically, Dave and I are really cool with each other. We became like, close out here, and it's just it's wonderful knowing that there's somebody else out here in Orlando, especially in Universal,
Oh yeah.
who has that same passion as you, and you can just stop and talk to without having to worry about, hey, are they going to talk to me or not?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, it's like I said, it's very similar to your channel. So
exactly, and we're not cutthroat either. It's
yeah,
Dave, how much of that you actually seen? Like you do more Disney than I do. Also, it's like you
I
understand what
do
I'm
when I
saying.
can. Yeah, I do
It's
as much as I can. I
cutthroat, man.
do. Yeah, I do go to Legoland a lot. I know you're going to be doing that a lot more as well.
Yeah.
It's not as close as I like it to be, but it is still an amazing park. I go to SeaWorld when I can, but not that often. Um,
I do.
but
You do more Legoland than I do, and I do more SeaWorld
yeah,
than you. I think that's
probably. I'm not as much of a coaster fan, but I've been annual pass holder for like 4 years at Legoland,
yeah. Have you
and
been on to? You haven't seen the new night show at SeaWorld?
not yet.
Oh, you
I
need
should
to
get
get
out there.
out there. You
Yeah.
need to get out there for that. It's a lot of fun. It's emotional. Oh, look who decided to pop her head up too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we see you back there, you goofball. Hold on. This is what we call puppy cam.
Oh
Right
yeah,
there. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, Leia, we see you.
So yeah,
Uh-huh.
briefly,
Okay.
right now that I was saying this is a couch I just bought to make a new set for the. I guess she's got bored with it, but Stella rated my another channel I have, which is I review pet products. I talk about them as a regular review, then I give them to Stella, and she's the one who actually tries the products and does the actual review. That's where therefore Stella rated. And now I'm trying to decorate the set to make it not just a boring, bland wall, but I haven't come up with any ideas so
Yeah,
far.
that's
That's
cool.
all I've got. So that's why I was like, oh, it's a good time to show off my new set, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Geeking with Millie Mel. What's going on? How are you? Thanks for joining us tonight. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, how did that all come about, Dave, with her channel?
Well, I have been a dog owner for like over 15
Yeah.
years. And so, of course, after all that time, I've tried a lot of different dog products. I actually worked for a company called Dogline that makes products like harnesses, leashes, and things like that. Well, I was a photographer for a while. And I thought,
Okay.
you know, I've had all these years of experience as a dog owner, and I've tried a lot of different products, and products that are good, products that are not so great. So I thought, well, that'd be a good time to use that expertise. You know, what they always say about YouTube is like, what are you good? What are you an expert in? And lean on that. So I'm like, after all these years of trying all these
Exactly.
products, I was like, oh, I feel like I have
It's
enough.
one of those. It's one of those. It's wherever you're gonna have fun with. It's
Yeah.
you might as well.
And and the thing is, like, it's Stella's excited for it because that just means I'm buying more toys and treats for her.
That she can destroy.
and, and also because I have this a good connection with the company. I used to work for them, but they moved away, and that's why
Okay.
that's the only reason why I stopped working for them. So we're still on good terms. So this Orlando is a huge convention um,
Oh,
market,
dude,
and
yeah, big,
one of the
big.
biggest one of the biggest trade shows for pet products is Global Pet Expo, and because I still know them, I can get in to that and see products before they even hit the market. So that gives me like an advantage to the channel because here I'm reviewing products that nobody else can get their hands on. So yeah, that's hopefully going to
Gotcha.
grow a lot faster.
That's cool. That's awesome. That's very, very awesome.
And I always make sure I say it's a pet product review channel because I'm open to reviewing pet products. I just need to find someone who's willing to
Yeah, exactly.
let their cat try it. But the first time I went to the Global Pet Expo, one of the companies flagged me down with my camera and was like, "Oh, try this product. Try this product. It's for
Oh,
cat."
of course. I'm sure. I'm sure. The pet people are very giving. They're like, hey,
Yeah, yeah.
give us your number, give us your email. We're gonna send you this, and this.
It's
I haven't
funny, like
quite
in the
gotten
same.
into all that yet, but I'm like, I'm gonna stay
Yeah,
away from that pet stuff.
it's funny because in the same show, one person like was chasing me. One company was chasing me down to like try to give me a product to do, and it's like, and we'll help you do a giveaway and all that stuff too. I'm like, okay. It's a dog channel, but sure.
I've been
And
like,
then
I've
like
been
you go to
like, do
another
you
booth.
realize what a giveaway entails? How
Yeah.
much work that involves for me? No, thank you.
But then another vendor in another booth was like, uh, "Go away." I'm like, "Wow, what a range of."
Oh yeah, oh yeah, you get it all the time. Yeah, Comic Cons, you get it and stuff all the time too, man. Like, I mean, I can't let the theme park industry. We get it also though. Like,
Yeah,
there's times that they hand us things, and there are other times they're like, "Yeah, we don't want to know who you are. Leave. We got this."
yeah. I
But
I still have to apply. I haven't, but I still have to try to apply for media for Universal. I've tried to go for media for SeaWorld, but I have not been able to get anybody over at SeaWorld to even reply to an email.
yeah, you're not the only one. I hear that a lot with SeaWorld. So, but
Disney,
you do have Legoland, so
yeah, that I've had for as almost as long as I've been um, a pass holder, and I know quite a few of them, including the president knows me pretty well, which is really awesome.
I'm still trying to get into Legoland myself.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, I still need
okay.
to help you with that. But Disney, I'll say this: when I applied to be media for Disney, and
Hmm.
they said no, at least they got back to me immediately and gave me an answer. And I said, well, it's because my logo kind of looks like the Universal logo, and they said, no, it's not that. It's your reach. So it's like, even though the answer was no, I do respect them for giving me an answer. The SeaWorld wouldn't even do that. They won't even say no.
I
Like,
want to say welcome to you, Coaster Hour. And yeah, you're not kidding. SeaWorld is
yeah.
very difficult. Very difficult,
Man,
it seems
just
like.
like all
But
I'm asking is an answer. If the answer is
yeah,
no, it's not what I want, but at least I'll know.
and then, but you know what though? I'm gonna tell you this: SeaWorld is very responsive on social media. When you put something up
Mhm.
and they see it, they'll actually comment on your stuff real quick. Because most of my stuff that I put up from SeaWorld on Instagram and stuff like that, SeaWorld's right there to make a comment.
Hmm.
So I haven't seen that with many people. I don't like recently, but I've seen it like every time we put something up. I like so I think I might be on their radar just because they realize how often we've been there, and
All
that
right.
we
Yeah,
bring
that's something I need to
the
work on too.
fun. So, but I don't know. It might be something good for me. I don't know, but what
But
So
the
here's
good
a
thing
question.
about it, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna. Oh, go on, because
Oh,
mine could wait.
the cool thing about last year, because it was the first year for Hollow Scream in Orlando, which was a really, really cool event, they let anybody with a camera just go around and shoot whatever they want on the opening day, which is pretty
Really,
amazing. Yeah.
really.
Like
Well, that's
I
a
was,
they realize that that's free advertisement too.
oh yeah,
So
because I was walking through the houses like blatantly holding my camera, which after years of going to Halloween Horror Nights, you don't do that. So I
no,
was
exactly.
when I was walking in past like the supervisor, everybody, I made it like super obvious that I had my camera right here. So I'm like, anybody who wants to stop me, go
Right.
ahead. I'm making it. I'm not trying to hide it whatsoever. And they're like, whatever.
Huh.
I heard that scare actors were actually posing in the houses, which is pretty crazy. I don't know if
Really?
we'll do that this year, but I really hope so. I'm like, well, it's like, okay, so I'm not on the media list for SeaWorld, but I kind of feel like I am because I was allowed to shoot. I shot 360
Right.
video in the houses.
Yeah.
So yeah, I already have my Hollow Scream Orlando
I gotta.
tickets, the unlimited ones.
So, oh, you have the annual passes for them?
Oh no, for the Hollow Scream, I have
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah. The you
for
got
just
the whole for the whole season for that?
yeah for the
Okay.
whole season.
So that's what we're looking at doing too. Um, and people, surprised. Yeah, that's the greatest shot right there. I love it. Um, so on our end of things for HHN, number one, are you excited for that news we got this week? She seems to be.
Oh yeah. Well, she loves Halloween, right, Stella? What's your favorite scary monster? Michael Myers, right?
Come on, come on. You know
I mean, you have
how
to
do
have
you?
Halloween Horror Nights. I mean, Halloween and Halloween Horror Nights is part of the name.
Right, right. And I'm actually really excited for the two houses we have coming so far this year. So,
Yeah. I'm just not excited that every time they announce a house, they put out Christmas ornaments. Christmas ornaments for
oh, the
Halloween?
Christmas ornament. Yeah, dude.
Like, come
So,
on.
number one, all the houses have all the ornaments, right? And I
Yeah.
actually have the first one that they came out with, so I need to get the other two. not only do they have those Christmas ornaments, did you see the Universal Monster Christmas ornaments that they came out with?
Oh, I think so. I was looking at those earlier. The ones that have like a clear plastic over it.
Basically, they're the acrylic ones, basically that
Oh,
they're
yeah.
over in like the Shopping Islands of Adventure,
Oh, okay.
and that they're like actual Universal Monster ornaments. They have the Frankenstein one, the Bride, Wolfman, Dracula, and the Creature, and it's basically a whole set that they're like $18 a piece. That they're pretty awesome. I need them for my Christmas tree.
Yeah. I'm also definitely thinking about going next week to. Actually, well, I am going to go to Spooky Empire, which I've never gone to before, just because I know someone who's going to be joining me there. So I'm going to try streaming
Yeah.
that. Since Dummy over here got the times wrong for the final Superstar Parade, which I thought was going to be at 5 o'clock. And guess what?
Yeah,
It
I
was
did.
not.
But I'm kind of glad I didn't do that parade because from what I saw, it was pretty packed and you weren't going to get, like, everybody had
Yeah.
something from that out. So I'm like, you know what? It's not worth me going out there to get this because every other YouTuber is out there. It wasn't even Universal people out there. It was all the Disney YouTubers who showed up in masses. And dude, I can't with these Disney YouTubers, like the bigger Disney YouTubers who are coming out to the park at Universal all of a sudden realizing what we got out here and trying to take over on all that. It's like you need to step back. You're not here every weekend like some of us, and just stop.
I mean, I would have been there at like 11 a.m. if I had known. Ow, that's my foot. Thank you. If I had known, but oh.
Yeah.
But I'm already planning for to go back to MegaCon probably all 4 days next year, and probably stream.
Yeah, well, everybody saw my video from that, and I don't know. I don't know. I may or may not. I don't know how I feel. I might do Spooky Empire just because it's more my vibe and stuff. I think I'm just out of that Comic Con scene right now, so that's personally. That it was nothing to do with MegaCon. It was just personal.
Well,
I'm glad to see we have a lot of Universal fans in chat tonight because
Yeah.
they know that we are.
I mean,
They-
Universal's the reason I moved to Orlando. I mean, it's
Yeah,
mostly
honestly.
really.
So look, Jess and I were able to go out and get, annual passes, and then we were looking at both Disney or Universal, and honestly, Universal won because we were looking at it, we're like, it's just such a better value for what
Oh yeah,
we want to do, and just to be in a park where it's you like we're movie people. It literally like when they say ride the movies, you're really in the movies. Like they
Yeah.
literally suck you into this story, and you have no choice but to be in there.
yeah. Well, MGM now Hollywood Studios was supposed to be a movie theme park, but not so much anymore.
No, like honestly, I've been to Galaxy's Edge, and honestly, it doesn't even feel like it's a Star Wars area.
Now it feels more
Like
like Pandora, kind of.
yeah, Pandora, like I feel sucks you more into that vibe than anything.
Yeah.
Um,
The
because
rides are
it
better
wasn't.
than Galaxy's Edge, though.
Yeah, and it wasn't. I don't feel it was as rushed or hyped, and it gave like Disney gave it a little more love. I feel.
Yeah.
And another area like that Toy Story area in that park, I feel is a little rushed too. Like it's
Yeah.
just it's a little overwhelming. Like I get it, like you're supposed to be in the grass and everything, but I don't know. I didn't get a good vibe. Like all right, whatever.
Although I will admit that's my favorite coaster is Slinky Dog coaster. I hope
Well, you don't like coasters as much as I
I don't
would.
like big
Like
coasters.
yeah, exactly. Like
I mean, I don't just
me,
like
you were at
like
the
Velocicoaster. I just can't ride it. It's too much.
yeah. Unlike me, who will ride that thing, back to back to back to back, and without getting old.
I'm just hoping that when Epic opens, that we'll have something like that, because Universal has the kiddie coasters, and then the something like Hulk or
Yeah,
Velocicoaster, but there's nothing really in between. Something that's more intense but still not intense. So
Well, I mean,
hopefully,
Hagrid's is an in-between coaster. I mean, really, if you think about
a
it.
bit. I just don't do the backwards thing very well, and I don't
Okay.
do drops very well. If it wasn't for those, I would probably do that. But I can't go backwards very well. I get nauseous.
What is that? I agree. As a military family, our passes for Universal are always better priced. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah,
Universal does better.
Disney's been killing themselves lately. I mean, with a lot of things they've been doing, that you can't go to the park unless you have a reservation. Okay,
That's hurting themselves.
yeah,
I don't agree with that at all. Like, I'm sorry. If I want to go to a theme park, I don't want to sit here and plan out when I want to go to that theme park. Thank
and
you
I
for
have a
that theme
feeling,
park lifestyles.
yeah,
I have a feeling it's coming to an end pretty soon, honestly.
it should they need to, but I mean, as far as Universal's probably like, no, no, keep it. We love that. We love
So,
that you have
so
reservations.
you're kind of in the same area as I am, and I want to know if you've seen this. But I've been seeing, like, since we're saying Disney here, and things that may be coming to an end or coming back. I mean, we all know, we saw that the minivans are coming back for Disney.
Oh yeah,
Hey Cheryl, what's going on? Thank you for dropping in. Awesome channel there, guys. So the minivans are coming back. You know what I've been seeing a lot in the area, Dave?
what's that?
The Magical Express buses.
Hmm.
I've been seeing them rolling around. They're all Orlando. I don't know what they're doing,
Ah, that's
but
weird.
yeah, yeah. I've been seeing a
There was.
lot of those and a lot of cruise line buses around recently.
Oh yeah. Huh. There was a rumor. I don't know how where if it was just like a wish or whatever, but and I thought it was going to happen that Universal was going to do something like the minivan, but call
Yeah,
it Minion Van. But
yeah.
it never
I can
happened.
see them doing that. Maybe more.
It
Like
really,
all the minivans are just Uber. That's all they are. They're just Uber vehicles that don't leave Disney property. The other night, Jess and I went down to Disney Springs. We actually saw
oh
all the
yeah,
vans in a lot off property over there, right off
okay,
of Apaka. I don't know if they moved them or whatever. They look like they were all getting cleaned and ready to go,
all right,
but they're all sitting there just ready to roll now. So I just when we were down once on vacation before we moved here to Florida, we went to see check the price on one of those from Caribbean Beach to the Magic Kingdom, which is what maybe a 5 mile ride or whatever, 5 minutes if that. It was $40.
oh
Like
wow.
screw yeah, no, sorry, no,
Yeah, the other
not
thing,
happening.
I mean, as cute as a Minion van would be, um, getting around Universal is not the pain in the butt that it is for Disney. So Disney kind of
Mm-mm.
needs as many options as possible because their parks are so far apart. And
Right.
I mean, that's kind
Well,
of becoming it that way with
it's
Epic,
gonna
but
be that case with Epic, yeah. But also
not
with
quite.
Epic, it looks like they're putting hotels closer to Epic at the same
Oh yeah.
time. So I
But
mean,
still, that was what I liked about going to Disney. A lot of people are like, no, Disneyland isn't as good as Disney World. But like, yeah, but you can walk from Disneyland to California Adventure across, it very, very quickly. So that's the cool thing is that there's stuff, everything's right there because, they don't have the space to make it otherwise.
what was this? You get a minivan to take you to the airport. You avoid TTC using them to go to the Magic Kingdom. For $40, it's not worth it to me. Honestly, I'm sorry, it's just not worth it. I mean,
Especially when they have free transportation on property.
oh, 100%, 100%. But it should be interesting to see if honestly, there's some people in here saying that they don't think that the reservation systems are going away. One person said maybe by 2024. Honestly, I personally think after the 50th, we're going to see things going back to normal at Disney. In my personal opinion, um,
It'd be
I
good for
think the
them.
yeah, I think the only reason why everything's staying this way as it is right now is number one, you have the 50th anniversary. You just had Guardians of the Galaxy reopen, and now you have Tron, which is sitting on the back burner. So I don't think
So,
Tron's going to be as big of a deal as having a new ride plus the 50th together. So, and you're just coming off COVID and everything, and then you have this big celebration at the same time. Okay, I could kind of understand the reservation systems, but I think after this year they really need to go. Oh, what is this?
yeah.
Walt Disney World execs ready set reservations. We're here to stay until 2024. Yeah, honestly, things can change though. Things can change real quick. I mean,
Yeah.
look what's going on with Disney this week in the news and everything. I mean, I don't even care about all that. That's their problem, not my problem. But things change all the time, and honestly, I think if they're going to do anything, they're going to be keeping that. They're going to be losing people to Universal, and they don't want
Yeah.
to do that.
Especially because a lot of people, a surprisingly large number of people, still go to a theme park, go up to the front gate, and then buy their tickets there. I'm like, have you guys not heard of the internet? And a lot of the people who are coming back to Disney after not going there for several years, I feel are going to be going to the front gate and like, oh, I'd like to buy a ticket. Oh, what do you mean I need a reservation? Oh, let's go to Harry Potter, and then we're going off to Universal, and
Right.
we're getting them instead, which is probably not the only reason, but one of many reasons why once we reopened, our attendance has been better than before COVID.
Our attendance has been 300 times better than they were expecting our financials to be less since we reopened.
Yeah.
It's been jumping and jumping and jumping. Like honestly, the parks at Universal, you used to have a downtime, and now there's no downtime at Universal. It's
No,
just
there isn't.
constantly go, 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 go. Those lines are constantly at 30 plus minutes. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This one is interesting because they're saying that they're feeling the Minions aren't too popular. Honestly, I think it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Like
the thing is-
honestly, I'm kind of excited to see where that whole Minion area goes at studios.
Yeah. I was just thinking yesterday, like if we didn't get the Simpsons ride, it'd be interesting if the Back to the Future became a Minions ride, and then instead of Springfield, that became the Despicable Me area, like it is in Hollywood. I mean, it's not going to change
Right.
now, but that would be cool to have a
Well,
area.
if you think of it, now we have that whole area where Shrek was, so that's going to be the Despicable Me
Right,
area
but it's
now.
not like an open area like it is in Hollywood.
Right.
Right. I mean, it's what they have.
Well, I mean, we also still have Kid Zone. They can turn Kid Zone into that.
Yeah.
Kid Zone is rumored for things, so I mean,
It's been rumored for a long time.
exactly. So maybe we don't put Pokemon there, but maybe we do put Minions. I don't know. We don't know, guys. Even though we work there, we have no clue. Just don't. This is just
Nope.
ideas that are
We
here.
just,
That's
we just
all.
read more things because it's our industry. So we see more rumors and things like that. I know
Exactly.
that it was the rumor was that it was going to be Super Nintendo Land, this Super Nintendo World at one point, but then they got the clearance to build Epic, and that's a much better choice.
Exactly. And then there's more room over in Epic to do stuff. So.
Oh yeah. I just wish they were building things over a building like they did for City Walk, because there's you wouldn't know as a guest, but there's a lot of things. The City Walk uses that space like crazy well, because besides its surface, there's a lot of other utilities.
See, honestly, there's so much with City Walk that I would change.
Yeah.
Like
It's
City
just-
Walk is good, but it's missing so much.
Yeah.
It's not. They could have really capitalized on that if they expanded out with City Walk a little more, or back or whatever. I mean, there's room around there that they could have played with. If they did City Walk a little bigger, then there would have been so much more to do there.
Yeah. Well, but the point is, like, it's kind of like Magic Kingdom, where they have stuff under City Walk, like they have it under the park, and it just makes better use. I feel like Nintendo would have been better like 1 or 2 decades ago, but we'll see.
That's how I feel about Tron, though.
Yeah.
And look, we're getting, I mean, everybody's all hyped about Tron. I mean, honestly, I'm just looking at it like, once Tron opens, it's outdated already. So it's, I don't know. So with Nintendo, when Nintendo opens, it's going to be outdated too. But let's see what happens. I mean,
Back when the Wii came out, there was a huge increase in Nintendo. But then again, we have the Bourne Stuntacular, and who remembers Jason Bourne? But the show was amazing. I just wish it had a better IP attached to it.
this one right here. Do you know Theme Park Lifestyle at all? Have you seen his stuff?
I think so.
You probably have.
Yeah.
He's a great dude, and yeah, he's yeah. That's all I'm saying. He does a lot of
Yeah,
digging around and knows things. So
yeah. So does uh, Alicia.
Alicia
Yeah.
from so I don't know if any of you guys saw what Alicia from Theme Park Stop has done last weekend, but she did an amazing video, um, basically, putting together a video from different YouTubers and stuff, and for a fundraiser and
Oh
stuff
yeah.
about why we do what we do, and why this is fun, and it was a great video. So
Did you contribute to that? I haven't watched it yet.
no, I didn't give anything to that. I would have if I knew it was going on. So next
Uh,
time I see Alicia in the park, I gotta have a word with her because
I still haven't met her in person.
really, like, her and I are really cool. Like, Dave. She's not one of those bigger YouTubers that that forget you. Like, she finds me. She found, like, I'm sitting there doing something by it was for Mardi Gras, so I'm by the lagoon doing something, probably eating something or whatever, and she's like, "Hey Danny, how are you?" I'm like, "Hey Alicia, what's going on?" I'm like, "You actually remembered me?" Oh, she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "I saw you walking around." She's like, "I didn't want to interrupt you with your filming." I'm like, "No, go ahead, intro. I don't care." She's like,
Yeah.
and during the Christmas time is when I first met her, and her and I were standing in front of the tribute store. She was doing a live stream, and I was just filming the parade. And from there, we were like, "Okay, where are we going next?" And like, we both actually went over to the castle show and like basically hung out the rest of the night and stuff like that. And didn't make it feel awkward or anything. Her and I just going back and forth about different things and bullshitting about this and that. And it was really cool. Like, she was giving her opinions on something, and then like back and forth, like
Yeah.
not holding back with anything either. You want to know something? She's the person. She won't hold back. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that much. Oh
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how she did, but like when I first started my channel, I mean, I'm still relatively nobody. Um, but when I first started my channel, she was like one of the first people to follow me on Twitter. I'm like, how did you even find me?
Yeah. Yeah. She's pretty
So,
cool. So she's pretty cool.
I almost talked to her at IAPA because I think she was in front of me in line at the press office, and by the time I figured out who it was, she already left. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll meet her some other time.
And if you ever see Alicia, she doesn't even have that like profile of a YouTuber. Like, she's very like it's crazy. She's very modest about herself. What's going on, Lugo? She's very modest about herself. She doesn't stand out all flashy and everything. She's not like me or you who show up places, with our YouTube shirts. I'm like, yeah, we're here to wreck things. And she's just like, oh, okay. So,
But yeah, I did a couple of times when my friend, his mom came to visit. We went to Disney, so we all went to Pizza Rizzo, and just to get a picture to send to her on her Twitter account, just because I know she would appreciate it. And actually, that's pretty good pizza. It's definitely better than Louis.
is it really?
Yeah, I mean Louis is a pretty low bar, but it's a pretty good pizza. Every time I go there, I'm like, I want to sit upstairs, but it's closed. But apparently, it closes later or closes early. So I don't know why that is.
I honestly, with the whole year and a half or so that I've been down in Florida, I haven't touched Disney one time. Only we've done Disney Spring a couple times, but that's it.
My first year with this channel, I had an annual pass, and then like most of the money that I made on the channel came from Universal. So I'm like, well, I can't really justify spending several $100s on renewing my pass, so I just never did. But I get passes from cast members every once in a while. That's pretty much the only time I go, except for also I go when I know two different people in the Disney Vacation Club, and they invite me to the Moonlight Magic, the after hour party. So I go then, but I never pay to go into Disney. I only pay to go into Legoland. I mean, I used to pay to go into Universal, before I moved here,
Well,
but
but now Universal pays you, so
yeah. Um,
oh, come to our
and
park, we'll pay you.
and it's like, you've been coming here so much, we're just going to start paying you. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
but yeah, I mean, obviously, if I moved to Orlando and for some reason I didn't work for Universal, I would still absolutely have my annual pass.
Oh, dude, honestly, like I still have my annual pass. I need to have it because if I cancel my pass, it cancels her pass.
Oh, okay.
And then she can't get it. But at the same time, I'm like, all right. I'm like, well. So the messed up thing is this. Number one, we got the passes when we were living in Georgia still. Okay.
Mm.
So now I have no choice but to pay for out of state rates for the pass. So if I cancel it, if I cancel my pass, it cancels her pass, and then I have to go and repurchase everything. So that means I have to go put the down payment down again on everything. I really don't feel like throwing through any kind of money down for a down payment for her annual pass right now. When they renew, Universal automatically renews the annual passes. So,
Yeah.
all right, cool. So I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, well, this is kind of like a waste being that I work here and everything. But then I'm like, well, it's really not that big of an issue because I'm going to get early park admission now for
Yeah.
myself and her because with us as an employee, we don't get early park admission. Not many people realize that.
I mean, I don't think I would use it because,
I mean, but at the same time is I get access to the lounge.
yeah.
I get the magnets. I get all the specialty membership perks with the food and things like that now. So even if I'm there without her, if I go to the park, I can just be like, well, I'm just pull my pass out and use my pass because I'm here, So
Yeah. The thing is that I renewed my annual pass, and then I got hired two weeks later, and I'm kind of glad I did have my annual pass because I upgraded to a 3-park pass, and that's why I was able to be at Volcano Bay on opening day. And they did a whole thing for annual pass holders where they let us in early, and they had like a whole spread of like breakfast foods and stuff for us, and we were able to watch the opening ceremonies. It was really cool.
Exactly.
But then at the end of that year, I'm like, I can't justify it just for myself. Although I did apply to Disney first, only because their annual passes were more expensive, and I said, I figured if I'm in the park for free, I might as well get into the park that costs more. But they replied an hour later with a no. So I'm like, okay, I guess, because the thing is, I applied to Universal for tech services, not knowing what that was, and a month later,
Hi, welcome to my world.
I still hadn't heard back from Universal, and then I went in for an interview for a house attendant for Halloween Horror Nights. Got hired that day.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So my ID picture is me with a nice suit because I'm still there for my.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about my ID picture for that park because
I don't know if it helped, but I parked. I didn't realize there was a special parking place for applicants. I parked in the parking garage, and it was summer, so it was a downpour. So I think I walked into the HR office drenched, and I think they kind of felt a little bad for me because I was soaking wet.
Their applicant parking really isn't clearly marked. Oh, look who we got another one.
It's just hard to find. If you don't drive past it, you wouldn't know it's there.
Marked. Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Brian?
Let's go. Why are you using my government?
Because it's in your goddamn YouTube channel. That's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I'll give you that. What's up, guys? You talking Universal here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking a bit of everything. We're just bullshitting tonight. You know how it goes on this channel.
No, I know. Oh, hold on. Let me get out of this.
Why do I hear myself?
Yeah. I know you like to hear yourself, but I took you off.
Oh, I love to hear myself.
All right.
I love to hear myself and look at myself. And
so you guys both work for Universal?
Yeah.
I was eavesdropping. And how do you like
Yeah.
that experience?
It's great. It's
Yeah.
honestly the only company I've ever worked for that treats me this well was the company my dad owned.
Really?
So
And that
And
says a lot.
How long have you been with Universal?
I've been it was 5 years of last August.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Pretty much
I'm
in the
there
same
since
department.
January.
And you're gone now.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm
Oh,
doing
they
some
are.
big things in that park, so
Where's
I
Jess?
why you want to know?
Ooh. I was just being nice. That's all.
Yeah, you asked me that, so hey, look who else it is.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
I'm telling you. So, Brian, do you know Dave at all? Have you
Hey,
seen
gang.
Hey,
What's
guys.
up? What's up,
Hi,
guys?
guys.
How are
Nice to
you?
meet you,
Oh,
Dave. What's
Yeah,
up, Steph?
first thing I do is wave out of frame. Good job.
What's up?
Dave, you
No,
gotta
Kelly says yes.
Brian, you gotta get on to Dave's stuff. Dave does some awesome stuff. He does like
I will.
360 stuff in the park and all that. So
Excellent. Yeah.
I just did a 360 video of Monsters Cafe, which I meant as soon as it closed to the public, I thought, why did I never do a 360
So-
video in there? And then they did a special team member event where they let us walk through it, and I'm like,
here's the funny thing is you got 3 Universal employees.
I was
in the
about to
same-
say I'm the odd man out.
yeah,
I need to apply.
you should,
and
man.
yeah.
You would enjoy it.
It
And then so
depends.
I'm like, you know what? Yeah,
What do you mean
Universal,
you can.
like
Everybody at Universal, you can.
jobs are universal.
At Universal, you can. That's what they tell us. At Universal, you can.
Is that the motto?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, I might.
Mike, how you like working at Universal?
Oh, I like it so much better than Disney.
Yeah, why?
I hear that a lot. I don't
Just
have any
everything about
experience
it is
working for
better
Disney, so I don't
With the admission system and the management style, everything is just better.
You know what I don't like? What I hear is better at Disney than Universal about working there?
Well,
These guys are going to understand what I know when I say this. Going through gate 2.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh, gate 2.
know. Oh man,
Thank you,
I'm so glad
Steph.
that I
That's
don't
the
put-
reaction I wanted.
I'm so glad that I don't have to do that.
And
I
having
can,
to get
but I
from
don't have
gate
to.
2 to the front of either one of the parks.
Oh yes,
Well,
Oh, no.
here's the cool thing is I'm in tech services, so I just steal golf carts.
Well, see,
Oi!
she's in ticket sales. I'm in food and bev. We can't just take the carts. We got to use the stinking shuttle.
yeah.
yeah.
Although I'll take a lift if you're ever in the area.
Hey, if you see me, let me know.
What
Are
I
you
hate
in,
about Gate 2
Are
is
you in
that-
Universal too, Steph?
Yes, sir.
Where you at? Oh, tickets? That's what Mike said?
Yep.
Okay.
She's in ticket sales.
so you guys been doing it wrong
Okay.
the whole time. I go through gate 3. I don't know about
We're
this
doing
gate 2
this
shit. Gate 3 here. What's gate 2? I
That-
assume it's freaking long.
Gate
Yeah,
2
I-
is employee entrance.
Oh.
I go through gate 9 3/4. personally.
I go through the front gate. That's it.
I go
Actually,
through the front when I'm not working, so I don't take the chance as an employee going through the rear gate. That just sounded so bad.
Mm.
Yeah, go through the
Sounds
rear
like-
gate. Mm.
Sounds like a Friday night in my house.
As long as it's moist.
Wow.
For real, Jonathan.
Wow.
It could be in-house Uber. Well, look, I'm taking donations. Yeah, there we go. Food works too.
So
That's it. Steph and I will start carrying $5 bills in our wallets. That way, if you ever pick us up in the cart, Dana, we'll just slide you a $5.
There we go. There we go.
Hey.
I mean, I don't think I work the same times as you guys though, but
do you all interact with the public or no?
Well,
I don't.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically how our whole department is interacting with the guests. So,
I interact with wrenches and bolts.
I'm about to say, Dana, you usually do overnights, right?
Well, right now they have me on the days right now. So basically, I'm there. I'm in school Mondays and Wednesdays right now, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm in the park. So I'm doing 410s, what they have us doing. But Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm in there from like 6 to 4:30. But even though I'm there during the day, I don't need to speak to nobody except my own people. That's it.
Yeah,
That's what I like about my department. Oh, it's great. It's great. It is great. I don't have to worry about, I got to finish this customer or this ride dispatch or anything. At 4:30 come. Good night, guys. I'm leaving.
I'm about to for
the amount of
my
times
new
of saying,
schedule.
like, go to this line or go to this line. Like, this is what you have to mobile order. Your bathrooms this way, condiments this way. Or the amount of times a guest complained to me about the mobile order system.
Do you two know the story behind this one?
No.
Steph, do you know the story behind Mike and Steph, do you guys know the story behind that one?
No, but I'd love to hear it.
Same.
Well, I mean, we could look at this one right here.
What?
Right? Look at him. Look at him. And
What's going on?
that's Hagrid right there.
Yo, they just started selling my doll. I need to pick it up. And
Okay. But no lie.
doll is,
They-
I was gonna say Santa Claus from last year.
wow, last year's
Okay,
Santa
see,
Claus,
no.
not this year's Santa.
I'm gonna say that if
I'm outdated.
Brian auditioned and can learn a British accent, he could easily do the conductor for the Hogwarts Express in Hogsmeade Village.
100%.
Wait, what does that
100%.
mean? Like shooting people off? Like just pressing the thing and the coaster goes off?
No, they could literally stand outside all day with the conductor uniform on, basically holding your vest like this all day and being like,
acting better than everyone? I could do that.
and holding your hat to take a photo, and that's it. And that, and
Oh.
have a good day, oh, that's a weird looking wand. Have a good day, and you're behind a gate, so no, you don't have to really go up to anybody. All you're doing is standing with the Hogwarts Express model that's outside in the park.
You're standing out there for a whole shift?
No, but you're like 45 on and 45 off.
Yeah, it's entertainment. It's
All right. I'll do
When
that.
you come off, listen, when you're in entertainment, when you come off, they usually have like, food and drink for you back there. Like you have a TV to sit on, probably a pull-out bed or something probably. And
yeah.
I don't think I've
Like-
ever sat on a TV though. I don't know.
listen,
Okay.
your first time for
Okay.
everything.
Hey, yeah. I mean, don't poo-poo until you try it.
There's a first time for everything, brother. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I wanted to do the scare actor thing, but I can't commit to it.
No.
Honestly,
I'm waiting to hear
quite
back,
jealous
so.
of some of the people in Universal Entertainment. I have a buddy who does the Triwizards Champion Show
Oh, really?
with the Durmstrangs and the Bobatons ladies. He says
Yeah.
their break room is awesome. I'm not going to reveal too much, but they got like video games and vending machines and stuff up there in their break room. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. Honestly, that's what I was saying. Well, I mean, I can't lie with tech services. We actually we go to all these different break rooms and we find which ones are the good ones. We usually hang out there. So
Like my
But-
buddy has said, oh, you can come up there and hang out with us. Is like, but I don't want to feel like I'm, going somewhere I'm not supposed to be because this is for
Right.
entertainment.
hashtag the panda has his own break room.
Really?
What?
I mean,
He's
it's
a
hashtag.
panda.
It's
Hash-
hashtag.
All right, I'll give you that one.
Listen, I will fight that panda. Me and a couple other people want to fight that panda.
We used to put him outside. Now he just hangs out the window.
Yeah, listen, when you spend enough time at the Jimmy Fallon ride and you see that panda every morning and that dumb bastard throws you to the moon every morning, you
He
want
is
to
a dumb
fight
bastard.
that panda. He is a dumb
Like
bastard.
sometimes he hangs out the windows. Other times I see him on the ground level,
Yeah.
but he's
I haven't
behind
seen him
rails,
that
so
much
you
in a
can't
while.
go up to him.
Yeah.
Hangs out in that nasty ass loft he hangs out in. I'm not even gonna get into that one.
There is one thing in entertainment I want them to bring back, I don't know
What's
if they always did it or if it's always been like this. At the horror makeup show right now,
Yeah.
it's another team member that they pick out of the audience.
Oh yeah, no.
Similar to
100%.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Similar
Yeah.
how at the Indiana Jones stunt show when they would pick the audience extras, the guy that will always
Yeah.
get beat up by Marion is a hidden stunt guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like this pre-COVID, if they would actually pick
No,
a
it was-
random
it was-
audience person to
It
actually
was.
do the knife cutting on the arm.
I mean, it always looked like a random audience member. I don't know if it actually was, but just like Maryland's show, the Diamond Bellas used to pull someone out of the audience and they would dance with Maryland, but they stopped that after COVID. I don't know if they'll bring that back.
They're back.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they've been back.
Okay.
They've been back for a couple months now.
I guess I
Yeah,
watch
so you
They
get a
passed me
photo
in a
with
golf
Marion.
cart the other day backstage. I mean,
it. Yeah, no, the show's been back. I'm just saying I don't know if Maryland dances with a random guest anymore.
She doesn't dance
No.
with the guests, but
but she's doing
you
meeting
can
greets
get a
though.
photo
Yeah.
with
That's what I'm
Marilyn
saying,
and the
like-
Diamond Bellas after her
Like
show.
they used to pull the guest, and the guest would be part of the show. And during the He's My Sweet Candyman, the guest would dance with her. But they
Gotcha.
they haven't done that since they shut down for COVID.
There,
So
but no,
that's
that's not back. But the meet and greets are back though with her.
Yeah.
Like now they do have the line again where you can go and take the
Right,
photo
yeah, I did
with
see that.
Marilyn Monroe. So
But yeah, in the same way that they don't pull audience members for the porn makeup either. They used to do that.
yeah, which I saw
Although
that.
I see
like,
John did
they-
say that they used to pull a random person before COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. Whatever.
Although I want to ask specifically Danny, but also all of you about this. Are you excited for the latest house announcement that Universal dropped?
Oh, I'm 100% excited, brother. 100. Like, bring it on. Let's go, Michael.
Oh, Michael Myers? Fuck yeah.
Fucking
See,
Halloween,
it's not
yo.
even the new
Let's
Michael. It's
go.
the original Michael from 19.
Exactly.
78?
The
Yeah, it's the original freaking Halloween that we're bringing. It's not
Yeah.
even like Halloween 2 or Halloween Reloaded or anything like that. It's Halloween.
I am literally the
Of course,
biggest
like
Halloween fan.
Just like Bruno, we don't
Yep.
talk about Season of the Witch.
Exactly. Listen, but you know what? Season of the Witch was actually a good movie.
On its own, yeah. Were
Like-
you expecting Michael Myers? No. You know?
But when you go in there and realize that that you got a creepy ass mask company with
Right.
from like
Right,
making
it was-
those creepy
yeah.
80s masks, yeah, it was cool.
It was.
It's like Jaws 3. We don't talk of Jaws 3, but we live here in Orlando and have to recognize it that it's been filmed in SeaWorld, you know?
Right, and it's only smarter than two because Halloween Ends is coming out and it just coincides
Yeah.
perfectly. I can't.
And
Yeah.
I'm glad that it wasn't like honestly, I don't really
Uh-oh.
want
What?
what?
What are you gonna say? You don't like the new ones?
No, I was
Uh-oh.
gonna say I'm kind of glad because I don't really want to see another Stranger Things house popping up this quick. We just had with like what 2 years ago.
18, right?
Well, I
Right
mean, there's still
before
more
the
health
pandemic.
announcements, so I mean, it's still possible.
Still possible.
Yeah, I know it's still possible, but I mean, yeah, we got a teaser on it, so I don't know what that teaser is supposed to be.
I just don't understand why they're not hitting the number 31 with the merchandise. I mean, 31 and Halloween kind of go together,
Exactly.
but they're not putting it. It's 2 pumpkin 2. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I
It's like
don't
the weird thing
understand.
though is that this isn't even supposed to be 31. This should be 32.
Right.
Yeah.
But of course they skipped the year.
It
Yeah.
was 31 and a half.
Right. Was
Yeah.
there a number attached to it last year or no?
Yeah, 30. It was the anniversary year.
all right.
That's
right,
why
they
we
skipped
had
that one.
Jack and everything.
All right.
Again.
Look, the pandemic one when
Yeah.
it was free, when it was only Bride of Frankenstein and Tooth Fairy, that one was 32. That one
Yeah.
was, I think, 30 as well. It was essentially, though, 29 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what they called it, like 29 and a half or something like that. They didn't go into they gave it a number, but not really. Like, I don't know. It was
Yeah.
weird. Oh, I got a $1 super chat. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that.
You have to split that with all 4 of us.
I'll split
25
something
cents for
with
each of
you.
us.
Yes. I'll give my quarter to Stephanie. Thank you.
Aw, thank you.
Not even like wow, and I'm the host of it, and I get gypped on that. Thanks. You know, leave it to Brian.
Give it to me. But
So YouTube just took my half of all that. That's cool.
right.
Yeah.
So in reality, we're splitting a quarter.
Man, at least
Oh
it's
my
Like what
God.
John said right there.
least
The
Apple's
pumpkin
not taking part of it,
logo
too.
implies Wicked Growth 2. I've heard those rumors, but like I
don't-
said, in my
Listen. If we get Wicked Growth 2, I'm gonna be really mad because that just means the pumpkins aren't gonna be where the pumpkins belong. Just
that's
saying.
true.
Everybody
want it.
else's babies are making an appearance. I want to bring mine in too.
Oh,
Okay, there you go. There
who's
she is.
this?
Yeah, Stella's deciding she wants to be in it, and then she doesn't, and she does, and she doesn't.
I mean, Leia
Oh,
is
he'll run away from
literally
me in a
over
minute or
here
two.
licking a door. So I don't.
Well, I mean,
get
it's only
but-
it only makes sense for Stella to be in it because this is my set for Stella Rated, my pet product review channel where she does the reviews. So
She's used to this.
Leah's licking her door, and you don't have the camera on her.
yeah,
Well, she's done licking the door.
You might get another super chat. You put that in. Good
She's
point,
done.
Leah.
Maybe I'll get a super chat. Maybe to buy her food if she keeps
Wait,
licking the door.
so
right?
Steph, what's this pretty kitty's name?
This is Dreamsicle.
Oh, Dreamsicle.
He is the best little boy ever.
So cute.
Well, best little cat boy ever.
Hang on, let me ask. What's the rating on the stream? Is it PG or PG-13?
Say whatever the fuck you want.
Okay. He is a major attention whore.
Okay,
I'll tell you what. The second step
they all
that
are.
walks
It's a
through the
cat.
door,
It's a cat. What do you expect?
He's pointing up at your
running
camera,
up
Dan.
to us, you know, a tail hugging our legs, meowing like crazy until one of us pets him.
Ow.
He just curls up in your lap, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did just get his shots done a couple days ago, so I've been like
Aw.
mommying him extra hard because he was
Right.
really good at the doctor.
Oh, very cool.
I can do the same thing too. But Jess tells me to go away all the time, so I don't get it. She said that I'm too big to lie on her like that, so I don't know. I don't get it.
Look at you come up with the humor. I like that.
Oh, he's very spoiled. This cat's very spoiled. Mike bought him a $150 cat tree that is almost as tall
Yeah.
as Mike is, and Mike is a tall dude. And I'm
Mike's
just
not
like,
that short. Come on. Give the
I'm
man
like
some
6'6",
credit.
6'1".
Okay,
he's taller
yeah,
than me,
well,
which makes him tall.
yeah.
Now, is that doggy a he or she up there?
this
That's
one's
Stella.
Stella. It's a female.
How old is Stella?
Stella's about almost 10. She's about 9.5. Should be 10
She's
in
so cute. Look at the
November.
eyes.
Yes.
Very cool. I like her color.
Aww.
Oh, Leah's
basking
blue.
in-
Kind of hiding behind the
We need a
monitor
big
right now,
dog.
but here's
That's what
some
I
of
keep
them.
telling you.
Some of her in the back there.
Yeah, you can't. So, like I was saying before, this is my channel called Stella Rated. I do pet product reviews. I talk about the product, and then
Really?
I give the
Okay.
product to her, and she does the actual review. So I'm trying to build a set her, and that's what this is right now. So this is her in a lake a long time ago, and this is a
I'm
product
trying to
from,
build a set for myself too. I mean, jeez, it's about
That's
damn
cool.
time in my life.
As I set it up, it's like it looks all right, but the wall in the background is just kind of lame. So I was
Yeah.
trying to think of something to do.
That's cool. I just subs.
Oh,
I'm your 90th. Wait, so you have Stella Rated, and then you have your own channel, or no?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I've celebrated Orlando Dave right over. You can't see it, but right over there is my set for Dave Tech. And then I have an
Dave's
older
a
channel.
busy man. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah.
My original channel, which I started all the way back in 2006, back when I barely knew what YouTube was.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, there's an email just came up. And then I work full time as well. So
Oh, I see it. I see
Hey, you
Dave
have all
Tech.
the time to do all that YouTube stuff. We work full time and we barely have enough time to go to the park for 3 hours.
Oh, that's because we
Yeah.
don't make time proper. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh! Oh, she just pulled a Jess on your ass. Yes.
But the funny thing is when you had messaged me earlier about being on the stream, like
Yeah.
I was literally in the middle of live streaming myself at the parks, which is kind of
That's
funny.
awesome, though.
Really?
And then I saw that come up, and it's like I'm gonna read his message as soon as the stream's over, and then like an
Yeah.
hour after this live stream ended, like
It's all
oh
good.
crap,
It's
I
all
never-
good.
I never read, and it's like maybe I should reply to this message. So I got home, set up everything like literally just in time. I think I finally came online.
Yeah, man.
At 9
Listen, look, this is what I want to do. Is every Saturday night, I'm trying to like, if I'm home, if not in a park, I want to set up a YouTuber hangout where people, and like, especially in us Universal people, can get together
Yeah.
and just kind of hang out in one spot, and people get to see that we're better than the Disney community, and
Lucky
we have
for
fun
me.
and bond together. You know what I mean? Like,
Lucky for me,
But it
I
also
just
gives us
switched
a
my
little more,
availability
freedom
to.
to be a little bit more adult and expressive.
because you know what?
You don't
That's
have
what
to be all
Universal
family-friendly
is.
because it's Disney.
Right, right, and that's what you know what we could talk. You talk. It's one of those like groups that I want is more opening to what the real world is. I'm not trying to bash the Disney community at all. I know some of you guys in chat are from there, and I appreciate everything you guys do.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm here
Like-
to bash them.
you bash everything in the world, so it's.
I
alright.
do not. I don't bash fun
No.
spot streamers.
Fun spot.
There are some.
It's huge. No, for real. It's
All right,
huge.
yeah. Supposedly, I'm on their. media
Now we're
list,
in
but-
trouble. I'm talking
Supposedly
about
I'm on
it's
the media list,
it's
but I
huge.
don't
know.
The huge,
Who is it?
you know. Oh shit.
Hey,
Oh, shit.
Theme Park
Now
Lifestyle.
the chaos can begin. I'm here.
The chaos can begin.
And
I
now
thought
the
it
party
already
can
began.
officially start.
It
Hi.
did. It just joined us, so I didn't
Hey,
know about
Seth,
all the
how you
stuff
doing?
chaos.
Good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Brian, don't get quiet now, Hagrid.
That's like another one that I invited tonight. He didn't see the message until later. Was Brian from Orlando? You know, people like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Yeah. So look, I'm just
I
trying to
haven't seen
grow
him in a
this
while.
little community here. Yeah, he's been around. He's been doing a lot of live streams recently. He's been killing it with live streams and doing an amazing job covering HHN stuff too.
Nice.
I
Yeah, I'm
mean, I
definitely
know.
doing that.
Yeah, I'm big into Halloween and everything, but this dude, Brian and I think it's his girlfriend, right? They're on top
Yeah.
of the game with that. So
I try to be. I need to be more. But I know as soon as the first thing goes in the park, Halloween Horror Nights related to the lighting or anything like that, I'm gonna be all over that as well. I'm going to more Halloween events this year. Scary Train, I'm definitely going back to that. That was amazing. I don't know if you guys have heard about that, but
yeah,
they sent me.
they
a
sent you
really
another invite.
Not yet. I'm sure they will. But
Hmm.
that was really cool. First time I've ever gotten like a media gift, and it was way better than any others I've seen.
That's awesome.
Hopefully, I'll be able to go back to Scream and Stream. I was on the media list, and I don't know what happened. I was off of it. Like I said before, I've already bought my pass for Hollow Scream Orlando, so I'm just going to try to go to a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
I've never gone to
Yeah.
Sir Henry's Haunted Trail, and I need to go to that and Petrified Forest. There's a lot of
Hey,
really cool
hey,
stuff.
Brian, how's that haunted trail?
Me?
Yeah, you. How was that haunted trail? Ash?
Oh, the drive-through one? Fucking bullshit. And it looked fun as fuck too. I went in and
Oh, God.
yeah.
You
Meant to
know
do a
what the
video on
fucked
it.
up thing is? The fucked up thing is it's literally right down the block for where I go to school.
Oh really?
And I'm like, come October, it's like I know it's gonna be bullshit, but I'm gonna be like, it's right there. I need to do this. So
Which
What,
one's
you
that?
Did it?
the drive-through one up in Oviedo.
You did it?
Oh, Scream and Stream. Yeah.
Did
I
you
didn't
like
do it last year because
Wow.
they never invited me. I finally did talk to
He did it.
yeah. I did it the first year. The first year they invited me as media, and then they did their Christmas thing, and I didn't even have to apply for it. They just sent me an invite. They're like, "Here it is. Just show up." I'm like,
That's
"Okay, cool." And then the next year, I heard nothing from them. Like, what
See,
happened?
the thing is when you're invited to media to those things, they don't show. You're showing more because they're hamming it up for you. you know, things like that. Like I did a couple haunted houses up in Georgia where they literally turned around to me and said, "Hey, we'll let you film in here, but you got to act it up, act like you're scared and this and that." I'm
Yeah, I
like,
can't do that.
yeah, but like, no. I'm like, no.
But that's hard because like we're all horror lovers. When we go through these houses, we're cheering and
Right.
we're
Yeah,
having fun. We're not getting scared.
And then the other thing was they were like, "Oh, we want you to film it like the Ellen Show." I was like, "Fuck you, dude!"
If you want
Like-
to film like the Ellen Show, dial up Ellen.
Like
Yeah.
they
Like,
literally
yeah,
like.
because the show's getting.
So like I sent them the email. I was like, "Hey, you know, this is we're two real geeks. We wanna come out to your haunted house and showcase." They're like, "Oh yeah, cool. Whenever you want to come out, just come." Like, you know what? They're like, "Come out this day. It'll be fine. We'll send you to the haunted house." And I get there, and they're like throwing me all these guidelines, and I'm like, "Well, I guess I don't have much of a freaking choice at this point. I'm like, I'm here, so I'm like, whatever." I'm like, I guess you know what though, I won't be back. So sorry.
Yeah.
yeah,
And see, that's the thing with being invited to media events like that is that I've noticed this, especially with Disney. Those people that get invited to those media events, they can't say anything negative about whatever
Right.
event they are invited to.
I'm
They can
sorry.
only
I
say
can't.
good things.
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even with Universal. Like I'll walk around and I'll say what the obvious is. You know, like
Yeah.
what was it a few weeks ago? One of my videos that I just did, I was like in Seuss Landing, and I was like, "There's no new merch here to show you guys, so I don't know. Like, what do you do? You know, I'm not gonna be here like, oh, Universal, you suck. Why don't you got nothing new here? But blah blah." I'm like, I'll let you guys know when there's something new. That's all I could tell you. You know.
I mean, hardly anything changes in Seuss Landing.
Yeah. Except the roof's
Only
not falling
thing
down
that
in
ever
Sheer Cave
it seems
Sicily
like
anymore.
recently the only thing that changes is the merchandising for Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter, and obviously now in Jurassic Park because of Dominion coming out, and then
yeah.
obviously the All Hallows Eve boutique with their summer overlay.
Yeah.
But even that merchandise never changes.
So Brian,
Yeah,
did
'cause
you
it's
get
all
a
the same
as
percentage
the-
of that merchandise since you acted in the movie?
I do have a question for you three though. Working for Universal, do you feel that inhibits your videos at all, or no, or live
No.
streams?
Nope.
I have to be a little more careful than someone who doesn't work there about what I say, but that's about it.
Right, because I know Mike on one of your streams, you were just talking about the houses and just making predictions, but you also put that disclaimer in front of your video. So is that just like obviously just covering
Yeah.
the bases?
It-
Yeah, I
it's-
put that disclaimer in there, similar to how like I noticed some of the Disney content creators on TikTok, if they work for Disney, they say I don't speak for the brand or the company.
Right.
So in my last vlog, when I went over possible locations for the houses, not theming but locations, I said I'm a team member, but I don't speak for NBC Universal
Right.
or the brand or
Yeah.
the company or anything else.
That was a good
It's
video
all
too,
just
Mike.
speculation from me based on
Hold
what
on one
houses
second, you
have
guys.
been
I got an
passed.
important call coming in. 1 second.
No problem.
All right.
Yeah, because I went up in the wheel now. It used to be called the Orlando Eye, but now it's the wheel. And I shot some video a while back towards what's now Epic Universe. It was
Yeah.
before it was announced. We just knew it was there. And I said, the rumor is that this is going to be where Nintendo's going. And
You told me this story.
Universal-
Yeah, I remember.
yeah, Universal was not pleased about that. And they said the only reason why I wasn't in more trouble is because I didn't say like, I'm telling you this from an authority because I know this is inside information. So like,
Yeah.
covering yourself saying like, I'm just saying it's speculation and rumor. I don't know. I have no confirmation, and it's definitely not information I know as a team member. So that's important
Yeah.
to say.
I don't
It's
know.
kind of a balance. Like, it's cool because you know a lot more information than somebody who's just a guest, but at the same time, like, but you can't say anything.
Yeah.
You know. But
It's like you were saying, Dave, is that like, once Horror Nights really fully kicks off and all the houses are announced and everything, then we can start doing those in-depth dives.
yeah.
Right.
Like,
Right.
this house is going to be here. This is going to be this scare zone. There's going to be this show and
Yeah.
that show. But honestly, and I mentioned this on my vlog the other day too, is that, until you're actually at the event and in the house or in the scare zone, nothing's confirmed. Because there was
Yeah.
that thing a few
Right.
Horror Nights ago. I think the house was supposed to be Scream or Stranger Things, but then they pulled out and then they switched it.
Or the Billie Eilish one last year.
Oh,
where
yeah.
Billie Eilish was
Yeah,
supposed
it
to
was,
have a house, and she pulled out. She didn't agree with certain things. She was like, "No, I'm gone," and they had to switch it real quick.
What did
Yeah,
the
this
house
was
end up becoming?
2015. That was going to be Scream, and then it became The Purge at the last minute because
It became The
MTV
Purge, that was
wanted
it.
to. MTV wanted to do the TV show, and Universal wanted to do the movies. I don't know how they.
Okay.
I don't know how they got so far in developing and building the house without resolving that, but that's what I've heard. But I do have photos from in that house because my friend and I did the Unmasking the Horror tour that year, which was really cool
Okay.
because that was during that year was the year that they changed the rules about photos. Because when we went, you could take photos of any house you're going through, and we actually went through 4 houses, so we were unrestricted in photos. And later that year, some pictures came out from Poltergeist, I think, or whatever it was, and the IP owner didn't like it, so now there are restrictions on what you can take photos of. But it's still a pretty cool tour. I should probably do it again sometime.
So
I'm
you
doing it
recommend
this
those
year
tours?
actually during opening weekend because that's when my birthday is.
Okay.
But I'm still waiting for those frequent fear passes to drop.
Yeah, I am too. And you know what's funny? As an employee, those fear passes are actually needed for us too, being that we're
Yeah, 'cause
YouTubers.
we get a
and
lot
that-
of blackouts for Horror Nights.
Yeah, to get into the park and stuff like that, whenever you really want to, it's really necessary as an employee to get those passes.
But then also, like you were saying, I want to do other events this year. I want to do Howl of Scream.
Oh, I'm
Over at
definitely doing that.
SeaWorld. I want to do a Sir Henry's Haunted Trail.
I'm probably going to do that.
I think
Um,
I'm just gonna do HHN and SeaWorlds.
Brick or Treat, I'm definitely going to be doing that again.
Well, that one too. Yeah.
That's
Brick or Treat.
partly why I just switched
Yeah, Brick or
my
Treat.
availability to
Legoland.
be available on Saturdays now, because all their events are only on weekends, which is understandable. But you work in a theme park, you generally work on the weekends.
Right.
Well,
But
I mean, not me.
Yeah, like I feel
Same.
that because Steph and I have Wednesdays and Thursdays off, so we work
Ah,
Friday,
okay.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Wow.
Well, I mean, look, you got to picture it this way too: is whenever your days off, being that you live here in Orlando, is your weekend, and there's
Yeah.
always something going on because it's Orlando. It's not like where I was living in New York where I needed weekends, or even in Atlanta where I needed weekends because there's nothing to do. Oh my God, the theme park's closed at a certain date of the season, and this and that. Like, you got the theme park open all year round down here. You just events in the theme park all day, every day. So.
yeah, I just switched it to Tuesdays and Thursdays, Tuesdays and Saturdays off, so that way I'm off one day, work 2 days, off one day, work 3 days. It's split it up, so it's not like 2 days off, cool, but then I have 5 days in a row I have to work. So it's a
I'd rather
trade-off.
that.
I'd rather not as many days off, or as many days in a row working, but it's a trade-off either way.
I just love that we have horror.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I want to go to the Hollow Scream for the first time ever. I've never been there.
Which
And-
one?
What do you mean? The SeaWorld
Whoa.
one, right?
Well, there's SeaWorld and Busch Gardens.
Oh, they have the same name in both parks? I
Yeah.
never knew that. SeaWorld right now.
Yeah, because I hear Busch Gardens really isn't, like, it's going downhill. I hear SeaWorld's is a lot better.
Really?
oh yes, it
Yeah.
definitely is. I went 2 years to Hollow Scream in Tampa, and it was cool the first time because everything's new. And I went back the next year. I'm like, 2 houses changed. The rest of their houses are repeats, and they changed like several things about it. But like,
Yeah.
I didn't drive an hour and a half to see the same houses I saw last year.
No. And
Um,
SeaWorld's already dropping stuff about Hollow Scream already, too.
Yeah.
Really?
I haven't seen anything about Busch Gardens dropping anything.
And the
either,
thing
so-
is, like, even if Hollow Scream repeats houses, it's not far from me, so it's not as bad.
Yeah, it's right
That's
here
not
in
driving to
Orlando,
Tampa.
so.
So
Exactly.
none of you guys doing Disney for Halloween?
No.
I wanna try
I
and
think
do-
it's-
I did in
Bro.
2020 because it was free. As far
Right.
as like, no, it didn't cost extra, but I haven't yet.
It
Maybe at
costs
some
way
point.
too much money for that event.
Yeah. I agree.
And it's
I
not
agree
horror.
with Daniel on this one. Like, I bought a freaking Fear Pass last year for $175, and that covered the whole season, including opening weekend and Halloween.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like, I have
Mike and
$200
I were
to
there
spend.
pouring
Bye-bye.
opening day in the pouring rain. He and I, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
were covering it. Dave was there too opening day, and
It's not a Halloween event unless it's pouring.
no, exactly. But honestly, that
Sure.
that Fear Pass was the best value for the 2 months
Yeah.
that you'll ever find anywhere.
I just spent $100 for every single night of Howl-O-Scream, the whole run in Orlando. I mean, that's pretty good too.
Yeah.
It's like
And
I have
hopefully-
$200 to spend. Do I
Yeah.
buy one 4-hour event at Disney that's not going to give me enough time to trick or treat, see the shows, meet the characters, do the rides, or do I spend
But you get
$200
candy.
and get all these nights of Horror Nights? So that way, eventually, I will be able to see all of the
Oh, yeah.
houses. and all
But
the
here's the
shows.
thing: is that event is not like it used to be. Back in the day, I would say yeah, it's worth it because it wasn't that popular. But now for $180, almost $200 a freaking person to get in there, and the rides all have the same amount of time, wait times as they would during the day, if not longer. The lines just to go get candy is about the same as a ride. And come on, no, I'm good.
And it's
I'm
only
good.
4 hours compared to Horror Nights that are 8 hours.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because Disney usually goes from 8 p.m. to midnight.
And
Horror
Horror
Nights
Nights
goes
has
from
strings.
6 p.m. to 2 a.m. the next morning.
Just saying.
If you want a whole lot of candy, go to
Family
The-
Dollar.
what's it called? The SeaWorld event that goes during the day. They'll give candy to whoever. I've just blanked out on the name, but they do a trick or treat
Oh,
thing
yeah.
during the day as well, which is
in
pretty
like
cool.
Sesame
It's-
Street land and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no additional cost. It's with the
No.
it's admission, which is just like
Within the park
just like
admission.
it is
Yep.
at
And
yeah,
your
as long
annual
as you-
pass, if you have an annual pass, you get in. You basically get a free candy at that point.
Yay,
Yeah.
lollipop.
yeah,
Oh,
or,
you
or,
wanna
or
suck
if you
a
work for
lollipop?
Universal,
Wow.
you get in for free too.
Does Disney have a multi like a freaking free thing or no?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No. Well, they used to. They used to
Not
have
anymore.
an annual pass for it.
Not anymore, because now they nickel and dime people for everything they got.
Yeah.
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 See, if they had that, I would do it because I would devote each night I went to something else.
No, you wouldn't, because it would be like a $5 million for you to do it. If it was Disney,
Anyway, I would do
Exactly.
it.
Disney would charge
And
like
then I would focus on
$1,000
something.
for it.
Well, don't you have another phone call?
I mean, come on. You're
you
talking about a
just
company
salty?
that charges you $6,000 to stay at a Star Wars themed hotel.
Yeah.
So
I have a
anyway,
friend that did it, and they said that it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
yeah, I know a
Oh,
lot of people.
really?
say it
Wow,
wasn't
what a
worth it.
shock.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
mean, tiny rooms, some cool entertainment, but it's very limited. Plus, as a guy who is a big fan of like going behind the scenes and learning how things works,
Mhm.
that Rey lightsaber switch is so horribly, blatantly obvious.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
But
like
you know, a
they
lot of
shoot her,
people
she
don't
kneels
know.
down, and you see her hand switch over to the other saber to pick it up.
But a lot of people don't know that it was an actual switch. Some people don't know that.
Yeah, some people don't know that Disney doesn't own Universal either.
That too.
Somebody asked me. I'm walking through the park the other day, and literally, I'm not even joking. Like Jess looked at me like, "No, you're joking, right?" Like nobody asked this. They asked me. Number one was, where do they get the monorail to go back to their resort? And number two was, where do I meet Mickey Mouse?
I mean, I've seen people at Disney World say, "Where's Harry Potter?"
Oh yeah.
And they look around at each other, and then they be like,
Really? And
Like
these
this,
people-
yeah. It's listen, man. Like the Disney, like I'm sorry, the Disney families when they come to Universal become stupid. They like just, like really, like why are you bringing your Mickey ears to Universal?
Why are you
Why?
bringing
But
your
it's like-
freak kids to Universal? I'm sorry.
I was like, even the Disney families that come to Disney sometimes are stupid. I followed this one content creator on TikTok. She said she was at Boardwalk and she walked past a family, and
Yeah.
the mom of the family said, "Oh yeah, you can take the friendship boats to Magic Kingdom."
"Okay, sure.
Yeah.
What?" She
Good
should have
luck.
said, "No problem. Go ahead, try
Good
it.
luck.
Tell me how it worked
Yeah,
out."
go ahead.
They need to be escorted off property as swift as possible.
Yeah.
These people.
I mean, you also get some creators that go to Hollywood Studios and say that they're in Universal too sometimes. So
Yep, that one right
Well,
there.
you know,
Yep.
You knew. I wasn't gonna let that one go, right, bro?
He surely did that live too on a live stream.
Big shit. It's all the same
Sorry.
shit. At the end of the day.
It was one of those studios.
Who was it? It was a first-time visitor guy to Universal, and they walked in and was like, look, pointed at the roller coaster, said, and that's the rock and roller coaster. I'm like, okay, I'm done with this video.
No, when I went to Magic Kingdom the other day and I ran into Mike and Steph while I told them I was coming, I was
Yeah.
on the monorail, and the lady, she was pointing out the different stuff, like, you know how you go by the Magic Kingdom, you see Space
Yeah.
Mountain. They was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's Epcot right there, and I'm like, no, that's not. That's Space Mountain. What are you talking about?
That's funny.
I
So
once
there's
heard
the
a
prices for
story
SeaWorld.
about a guy and his family who came down to Disney World, and when he went back home, he said that it was so boring. His kids rode the same rides all week. There was nothing for him to do, and he couldn't get any alcohol anywhere. And
Are you
someone
serious?
asked him, they were like, well, did you go to any of the other theme parks in the Disney area? Because they've got, like, on Disney property, they've got, various alcoholic drinks there. And he was like,
Yeah.
what other theme parks? This dude had been going to Magic Kingdom every single day for a week.
No. I can't.
Was this Lugo? This was Lugo.
Oh my god.
Although this one continues so many stories from when she worked dessert parties of the people who tried to use the coffee cups to try and sneak liquor out of the dessert parties.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's not
I bet-
allowed because Magic Kingdom is
Right.
a dry park. You can't have
Oh my
alcohol
God.
outside of
Especially all those
dessert
people
party,
trying to
be our
get.
guest, or Cinderella's Royal
Yeah.
Table, right?
All of the table service restaurants serve alcohol, but you cannot walk out of the restaurant with it. If you
Right.
are walking around the Magic Kingdom park with it, the Magic Kingdom could lose their liquor license.
That's like
I
you
mean,
Universal. You
yeah.
can't leave Universal and go to the City Walk with your alcohol because it's a separate liquor license at Universal.
Or
and
City Walk into the
studios
parks.
and city. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, that's like
I mean, which
walking
makes
into a.
sense.
Yeah, Steph. Sorry.
It just sucks for people who buy a whole drink at City Walk as they're walking towards the parks, and they're like, oh, okay. I guess I have to finish it now.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, people do that on rides. You know, you can't stand in a line with food. And they be like, oh, really?
Yeah.
I've seen it in HHN. Literally, it's like they literally holding a beer, like not drinking the beer. They're thinking that they're just gonna hold it until they get out of the haunted house, and they're like, "You're not bringing that in."
Dude.
They're like, "Oh, but
I've
I just
seen-
bought it."
I've seen ads when I worked in the houses, especially the first year for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I saw somebody
Yeah.
walking through eating a turkey leg in the house. I'm like, oh, come on, man, really? That was ridiculous.
That's
sounds
ridiculous. I'm sorry.
That sounds nice.
There's a reason why those rules are set in place,
Mhm.
and it's
Yeah.
usually for the safety of you as the guest,
Oh,
other
yeah.
guests,
Sure.
and the team members that work there. And I
Oh, yeah,
do not
we can't
speak for the brand or the company.
That's also
You can't have
like-
an open beverage because someone will get scared and spill it, and then you have a slip hazard.
Right.
It's with the with rules. It's like I know how some of you guys feel with the POVs and stuff like that. I get it. Like Rel here, he believes that POVs should be allowed because it brings that experience to people.
Yeah.
But me, I feel that there's way too many POVs out there, and I'm kind of glad that Universal says to people, listen, no filming on rides.
What's up, Kenneth? Good evening.
The parks themselves put out enough POVs. It doesn't matter what theme park we're talking. We could be talking here. I've covered Six Flags parks, and Six Flags does the same thing. They put out the POVs. So it's not like it's not out there. The parks do put them out there themselves. If you're not going to film it safely with the proper equipment, you shouldn't be filming it.
Right, exactly.
When I was doing it at Six Flags, Six Flags was letting us do it, but I had a wrist mount, I had chest. I was doing
mount,
it,
right.
yeah, and I wasn't filming with my normal camera, an action camera, whatever they told me I can do, I was doing, and I don't, really see why. It's not like that at Disney. If Disney's gonna allow it,
But
they
you gotta
should
look-
allow it like
understand
SeaWorld does.
too. you got to understand too. Disney rides are not intense whatsoever,
Mm-mm.
like
Well,
Universal SeaWorld.
SeaWorld allows it.
Right,
SeaWorld
but
allow-
they want you to have a chest mount or
Right.
a wrist mount.
Right.
Disney,
And it has to be an official GoPro mount. It can't be an off-brand mount either.
right. But the fastest ride at Disney is
Test
Test
Track.
Track, and it's 60 miles an hour, and you're sitting in a car. You're not really doing anything.
Right. No, and you
But
got a
when you look at
windshield there, and yeah.
Right. When you're looking at SeaWorld, these are some extreme roller coasters. And Disney doesn't have anything extreme except for Rock and Roller Coaster. But with that, they don't even let you record on Rock and Roller Coaster anymore
Oh no.
because of
Oh.
how extreme it is. No,
Okay.
you cannot record on that.
Okay.
But also, even then, with the Rock and Roller Coaster, it's so dark inside. The only time you see anything
It
is
is
when
now.
you're going through the signs that are lit up neon.
I
Right.
remember when that ride used to be all lit up, and you was able to see everything in there. It used to be so much better in there.
I remember when Test Track used to be all lit up,
Yep.
and it was actually a good ride.
Yep. Yep.
Now it's
I
just
don't-
black light and neon.
That was when it was General Motors, not Chevrolet, right?
Yes.
Well,
Back when
it's
it
still the
was-
same
back when
thing.
It
though.
actually looked like a proving ground for a test vehicle. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I missed that. The first time I went to ride Test Track, it wasn't finished. Second time I went to ride Test Track, it was down for maintenance. So by the
Yeah.
time I finally got to ride it, they already switched it. So the only good part is I don't want to missing, I guess.
I mean, it's cool, but I think it should go back to what it was for Test Track at
Yeah.
least.
Although I wish they did something like that for Mario Kart instead of a simulator, but or
You know
Fast
what?
and Furious. But there's not enough space for something like that in Universal Studios.
No. No.
Now, I want to say
mean,
this about Epic Universe is that with that concept art for the Universal's Monsters area, they have that amphitheater looking thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't speak for the brand of the company. I think it would be great if they brought back the Beetlejuice Graveyard Review.
Oh yeah, just
I thought they cut
Yeah.
that out of their plans.
because
I thought the amphitheater was gone too. I thought that would be because
It's
Kinda Ride.
gutted. Out of the new permit files that was done, they're gutted that. That's not coming.
Oh, they're not? Okay.
No. They put something else there. I want to say it's going to be a roller coaster.
That's what I was saying. That's what I heard too. But
I hope so.
yeah, I only got to see the Beetlejuice show once.
But I think they should do like a Monster from the Blue Lagoon, kind of like Jaws, like a rendition of Jaws.
Blue
That's what
Lagoon.
they should have done. Blue
Yeah.
Lagoon, Black
Yeah.
Lagoon, whatever the name of it is. It's one of them.
The lavender, the fuchsia lagoon.
Yeah, fuchsia, purple, green. It's one of them.
you heard it. You're killing me. That's my homeboy right there, man. That's my homeboy. That's my favorite Universal monster. You
Jonathan said,
disrespected him.
I want my Horizons back and all those classic episodes. Yeah, well, that's not going to happen.
No. Keep
That ship
Horizons
has
away.
sailed, sir.
I mean, not just Horizons. I mean, Horizons.
I
mean,
thank
Captain
God for
EO.
Guardians because
Jonathan?
that was still Ellen.
I want the
and
classic Figment back.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Bring back
Yeah,
Green
well,
Well,
Lantern.
I agree with that one.
The real Figment, yeah. I remember I went on that when it first, I guess it first opened, and then I went on that when I moved to Orlando. I was like, "What the hell happened to this ride? This was not what I
Yeah.
remember."
Yeah. No.
When I was like 4, there's a picture of me on my Facebook. But when I was like 4, I actually met Dreamfinder when you could meet Dreamfinder in the
Oh,
park
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
that's-
with like the
Yep.
puppet Figment.
with the puppet
Right.
thing. Yep.
Wait,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Mickey
Just be able
Bunch,
to
let's
meet
go to
dreams.
breakfast, bitch. What?
what?
What the fuck?
What?
That's her. That's her. Her headline for her premiering event.
Who's her?
Mickey Bunch, and I'm surprised she's saying that.
Wow. Okay.
Who's
Let's
Mickey
go to
Bunch?
breakfast, bitch.
We're
I'm
not
looking
talking
this up
Disney.
right now too. No, it is Disney though.
No, I know. I'm joking.
No, I think they. No, Steph, you're gonna be upset with me. I think they should just gut Figment. Period.
You think so? But what then? Wait. What are you gonna put there?
Anything else but that ride.
I
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
personally
kind of.
I think
you
Figment
know what
has
they
a.
need?
could have a better purpose at Epcot than what they do for Figment right now.
Well, Figment in the
Because
Dreamfinder could be like the
like the big
mascot.
go-to, yeah.
and like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
And
then
if
also-
they go based off of the comic book for Dreamfinder, there is so much they could do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do think they should bring back Captain EO, but I think they need to replace Michael Jackson and put him with something current because
Oh yeah.
Just do it with the Muppets.
just do it.
That'd be perfect.
But then if they do use a new artist, they would have to be very picky about which artist they choose.
of
The
course.
Muppets. The Muppets have been doing everything for them. Why not just do that? Just do the Muppets. Throw the Muppets in there, guys. It's Haunted Mansion. Throw the Muppets in there.
Chris Brown. Thank you.
Sweetums. He's my
Sweetums.
favorite Muppet.
Muppets will work with Captain EO. I don't see it.
I think it would. They did the Haunted Mansion. They
So
did a
who
whole
would-
bunch of
Who would
stuff.
take over Michael Jackson's role? Gonzo?
Maybe.
Rizzo.
Rizzo the Rat?
Could be.
Or how about Pepe Le
Didn't he
Pew?
dress up like Michael
Ah,
Jackson
yeah.
once?
Did he?
Rizzo?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're gonna find
I mean, we all know Rizzo's a great impersonator. He does the
Arthur-
Mickey Mouse impression at Muppets 3D.
Yeah, he does.
it. Yeah.
Arthur says he would like to see Wall-E ride. I think that's what he's
Ah, these
saying.
are just
You know what?
A Wally ride.
Yeah.
Look, see, look, right here. My joking actually becomes a trend right here. So,
Yep.
Wally,
That's all
Wally. You know what I would love to see is a Stitch
I think
ride.
Wally would fit in Epcot and
Yeah.
Future World.
I would love to see them put a Stitch ride into Disney somewhere. Like,
they had one, but it didn't work.
Well,
What-
yeah.
Yeah, if they did a Stitch right, they would have
no,
to
that
do it.
wasn't a ride. No. That was not a ride. That was a show, you fool. Don't even.
That was
That
a
was a show.
terror-filled, pain-fueled
Nightmare.
monstrosity.
That was we don't know what to do with this spot, so we're gonna put this here.
Yeah, that was the only show I've ever gone to where you have seat restraints.
Right.
No, so
Right.
you guys know what the original
They
show
hurt.
was, right?
Everything.
I do now.
Yeah,
but
the
I didn't-
the alien
I didn't know at
show
the
there.
time.
Oh, that sucker was terrifying.
Yeah.
Extra
I
tail,
did
Yeah,
it
extra-
once. I did it once. That was something that I could have said. That was
I
not
mean,
Disney.
that show was there
That
back
should've
in the
been at
day
Universal.
when, like, the TWA, like, the Delta flight thing was there where Buzz Lightyear used to be, too. So,
Timekeeper. That was there when Timekeeper was there.
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
I miss
Yeah.
Timekeeper. I love Monsters Inc. Don't get me wrong, but I miss the Timekeeper.
Is that a sour worm? Save one for me.
Sour
I like
worms.
sour worms.
Yes. Blue
Yeah.
one, thank you.
Mm.
Shut up, Dan.
Mm. Mm.
He bought them for himself. By the way,
Oh.
I was gone because I was putting oil in my car.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I did that for Jess last night.
One of my neighbors had to come out and help me hold my flashlight. It was great.
That's awesome.
Sorry.
I
You
would
need
have
a
live.
technician? You may
would've
know where to
live
find
streamed.
one.
Yeah, Danny, we probably got to be wrapping up because
What's all
we
good?
got to get some shut eye before work.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're good. You're good.
This one over here wants
All of you
G-O-O-U-T.
guys? Every single one of you. I expect to see you guys in the fog this year.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
I need
hell
to
yeah.
finally meet you two.
Hey,
You
you
know
know,
what
I'm
will
still
be?
waiting to hear back from Universal. I might be part of the fog. You know, I
Awesome.
applied. I auditioned for Scare Actor. I'm just waiting to hear back from them.
Nice.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
I have a lot of my friends in entertainment who I got to know through Mardi Gras that are already being cast. Obviously, they can't disclose anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
From what my buddy Colin told me, he said this is going to be the true 30. This is going to be the HHN that 30 wishes it was last year.
As
Oh,
long as
yeah.
we don't have Jack, we're good.
You know,
That
Jack
clown
will
can
be
stay
back for
home.
35
I'll say
this
this.
day.
That clown can
like
stay
that.
home. Fuck
As a
Jack.
rare, Jack is amazing. He's such a deep, dark, terrifying character. But on the other side of that coin, I have met James, who
Yeah.
actually plays him, and he is the sweetest man you could
He
possibly
plays the
meet.
cat in the hat.
Oh yeah. Well, tell him to unblock me on Twitter then.
Oh, shit. T.
I'm not going to go to HHN, but I'll sell you tickets.
I don't even know.
You gonna sell me a
didn't help
ticket?
me.
I'll sell you tickets.
You can sell me a ticket, okay.
Please do. I could
I,
use the commission.
Hey, let me know when you get commission off of them.
Going to HHN, but
Yes,
A
you
little
are, you
bit.
fool.
Oh,
Where do you at the gates?
Yeah, I'm past sales, so I'm at the booths in front of the gates.
Okay.
Or she
I'm
does the
selling the
wheelchair.
tickets.
Or she does the wheelchair rentals sometimes.
When you're selling them, let me know.
Listen,
I'll come to you.
you do the wheelchair rentals. Listen, when I need an ECV, I'm gonna hit you up.
Please do. I recommend the
ECV?
ECV with the sunshade because they go
Oh,
quick, man.
snap! And then you could start running everybody over in the park like everybody else
Exactly.
does.
Exactly.
Yes, that's the goal.
And I'm gonna be liquored up. That's even
To
better.
save my own tush, I'm gonna
Right.
tell you not to do that. But once
Daryl.
you leave me, I can't stop you.
Right.
Bro, you don't drink and scoot.
I just want to hit children up. though.
Listen. Well, I'll tell you afterwards. That's all right.
Uh-oh.
I agree with you, Brian. Hit the children.
Yeah, hit the children.
But you gotta honk first. Honk first to say that you warned them. And
Right, my bad.
And then what you do? Just go full ludicrous. Just move, bitch.
My husband.
Well, we didn't get them from Steph.
right.
Hey,
I don't know what you're talking about.
hey, you knew what you signed up for when you married me.
Eat a gummy.
That's all she has to
When
do
you-
to shut me up. Just eat a word.
When are you two at the park again? Not working?
Our days off are Wednesdays and Thursdays. So if not Wednesdays, then Thursdays for sure. One of those days I've got to get laundry done and cook my meals for the week. So
Well, I'm out by 4:30 on Thursdays, so.
I make him do dishes.
You know what we should do?
Hmm.
This Wednesday we should go to Islands of Adventure. Sit outside Thunder Falls Terrace and record a vlog fully explaining the mobile order system. 'Cause I cannot tell you the amount of times a day I have to explain this to people.
Oh,
Yeah.
But honestly,
What's
with the
wrong with
mobile
the
ordering,
mobile order
if they
system?
don't have an account, there are so many little steps that they have to take before they can even mobile order.
I was
But
actually
once
thinking
you
about
have an
doing.
account, the mobile ordering system, as much of a headache as it can be the first time, is actually
Yeah.
an efficient way to order your food if you
It really
know where
is.
you want to eat before you get there.
But the
Yeah.
problem I find with that system is they don't have everything on the menu on the mobile order.
That is true because at Thunder Falls Terrace, we offer a kids meal
Yeah.
at the register, but it's not on the app.
And you guys also offer specials every once in a while that's not on the app either.
That is,
I like to get the chicken and rice bowl, but I like it without beans. And there's I just like the chicken, rice, and cheese, and I
Right.
would have to go to the register to order that.
Exactly.
And
You
that's-
can't specialty order things like that, yeah.
and honestly, that's why I kind of like Disney's mobile order system. I mean, obviously, two different companies, two different methods,
Yeah.
but Disney does give you the option to customize what you're ordering on the app.
But you know what though? The Universal app is actually really not that bad. It's really accurate. It's really right on point with stuff. It
Yeah.
updates itself all the time. I was
If
gonna
a
do a
ride
whole
goes
video
down at
on
any
the app.
time, that app quickly says
It
that
knows.
the ride is delayed.
Listen, I like when they do their virtual queue because you don't have to wait
All on the
at
app.
7
Yep.
a.m. or 1 p.m.
Yep.
Yeah.
It renews every 30 minutes.
Exactly.
Unlike Disney, when you got to be up at the crack of dawn.
And the Universal app literally has so much hidden features on this thing that you don't get in other theme park apps. Like,
Yeah.
you can when you log in, there's an area there that you can go and put in the area where you parked your car in and all that. It has a whole drop-down menu there for all that. So
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The only thing I wish
You
that
hold the
we
whole
had.
in your hand. You got show times,
Well,
ride
that-
times.
that
their
doesn't matter
Dimitri
because-
sets.
With the parking, that don't matter because people don't pay attention no way where they park at. They don't care.
Oh yeah,
they'll come back and they'll be like, "Where did we park?" And then they're lost for like 5 hours.
Hit the
Well, see,
remote.
that's why I use the age-old trick. Just take a picture, post it to your Instagram, and there you go. You can always come back to your story later and see it.
I just take a picture and go back to it. But, yeah.
It's like if you go here, you see here, it's just this is the parking reminder, and it's all just drop down on there. Hold on, let me. So all you gotta do is go here, select it. That it's like you're you know, wherever you want parked.
Shut up, Ludo.
You know, Danny, I think you should make a vlog about this.
I was going to actually. That's one of the videos that was going to be coming from us. Is that, and you know what another one is going to be? Two of them actually is going to be
We're gonna say he
bathrooms?
parked near the entrance.
Smoking areas.
Smoking areas of Universal versus
I was
Yeah.
gonna
smoking areas of
do
Disney.
bathrooms, Coke freestyle machines, the smoking areas, and things like that. It was
Wait,
the videos that
Don't
I
at
was going to be
Universal,
doing.
don't they have unisex bathrooms at Universal?
No.
Well, family restaurant.
Well,
I
the
think
family
they've got a few
bathrooms,
family
yes.
restrooms.
Yeah.
I did a
Usually only
YouTube short
policy
about the
using
smoking
those
areas
Are
a
like
while back.
moms who need to
That's right, you
teach
did.
their
I
kids,
saw that
or
video.
if there are moms who want to feed their kids but not out in the open.
Or
Right.
families with folks with disabilities. You know, sometimes somebody just needs
Yes.
help. So it's always good to know where those restrooms are as well.
So,
And
yeah.
Danny, you said one of your off days is Thursday, right?
I get out at 4:30 Thursday.
What was your off days?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I was
John
gonna say we should meet
says,
up Wednesday or
yes,
Thursday
if
and
we
film
could
one of those
get
vlogs
the
together.
URSR app to start logging me off every few days.
Start logging off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Guess
wait,
it doesn't
Yes.
log them out.
this one. It doesn't log me out
No.
either. Right? I stay logged in the whole time.
Disney log you out every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on how often you use it, because I don't use my Universal app very often, and every time I go back
So-
into it, I have to log back in. So I think
I'm-
it just depends on how often you use it. I use my
Yeah,
Disney
I'm-
one more just to see
Yeah.
our PhotoPass photos.
I think
Okay.
Disney used to be harassing me and stalking me because I can use, I
What a
promise you,
shock.
I can go into the park, right? And I use
Yeah.
my card, and then I will go on a ride, and then all of a sudden I see pictures of myself in the app, but I don't have a band on, neither do I have my iPhone thing on.
It's your app.
So I'm just like, how are you finding me?
It's your app. That's the Disney app.
It's the chip
That's
they
like-
inserted in your ass 4 years ago. You're there, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Looks like
You know
this.
what?
I love that Universal has a mobile pay option, kind of similar to Disney's,
Yeah.
although it is slightly different at the same time. Where it's like once you pair your card to your account, you can use it for mobile ordering or that wallet option, where it creates that
Yep.
QR code.
Oh yeah.
All the team member has to do is scan it, and it's just the
Yep.
same as pulling out your card and putting it in the card reader.
I haven't
did
linked
not
my card to that yet, but I'm thinking about it.
I recommended it. It's gonna save you a lot of heartache
Oh, yeah.
from having to pull out your wallet every time.
I
Now-
barely ever touch my wallet anymore.
But the only problem is it doesn't link the discounts though either.
That's the thing is that I have to, scan my team member ID, which is in my pouch.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And that's the other issue
Well, if
is
you
when
mobile
you're
order, you
doing
can-
mobile order, I don't think you can get the team member discount.
You can.
you? Oh,
Yeah.
Can you?
They-
Okay.
you,
Yeah.
you put it in
You
as
can.
your as an annual pass.
Employee
It's
number?
the same. Yeah, it's the same as an annual pass
Hmm.
number. You just put your UOID number instead of.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I did that once. I think back when Three Broomsticks was only mobile order.
Okay.
And yes, but normally I'd rather just show up and order. I don't really
Yeah.
like mobile ordering that much.
We should probably be signing off. We gotta go.
Yeah,
Hey, you're
shut up.
good. You're good.
Alright, thanks for having
Good.
us on,
Hey
you
man.
guys.
Yeah,
Thanks,
not a problem, man.
guys.
I love every single one of
Listen.
you guys.
Hit me up.
Alright, good
We-
night, you
We all
guys.
need
We
to like
gotta
get
get
together
together and do
at
something.
Universal one day and just all hang out, just have a big
Yeah,
Universal
That's the plan.
YouTube meetup.
Yeah.
I've been saying that
That's
for,
the
for
plan.
several years. Is I want to have an in-person get together for all local YouTubers. They're just
Exactly.
somewhere.
Now
it's free.
you see what I'm doing. I'm getting the motion going here with us Universal YouTubers. This little community here is going to be growing here pretty damn soon. So we're good.
Except for
It's not
Darrell,
just
right?
YouTubers, like it's a small
Yeah,
time.
he's
Because I'm a
there.
Disney YouTuber. You know, I love Disney.
This is gonna be the Danny.
Go kiss
Explorer-
him, mouse ass.
The Danny Explorer Network.
I'm gonna nominate for the location Desertland.
Desertland, yeah.
Oh God.
You know what? I have a gift
Disneyland
card
Park
here
is
that
really
has
awesome.
about $100 on it, so I'm good.
Brian, I don't think he caught that joke.
No, it's okay. I'll tell him again later.
I'm gonna say, have any
But
of you guys
Desertland
ever
is pretty
been to
cool.
Desertland?
Yeah,
I love Desertland.
we went there once for the first time this year. I didn't
Yeah,
know
Brian
it was
rode on Tron at
there.
Deserland.
I saw Tron soft opening for Tron. It's one of my shorts.
There you go, right there.
Okay, who's done the axe throwing? Show of hands.
Which one? The act? No, but you guys like dominated it. So
I want to do it.
Yeah, that
I did a
axe throwing is
360
fun.
video.
Steph's friend destroyed you on that. I'm just saying.
She did.
No,
The
we were
rage
pretty
room
good.
was perfect.
Steph,
Like-
I was laughing at you at that. You were like, I saw the inner like Hulk in you come out. You're like,
For a
You're like,
little person,
Mike?
I sometimes
like
have
you
a
were
lot of
looking at that
empathy.
thing like it was Mike, and you were just with that bat. Like, I'm like, damn, man. I go, Mike, you need a place to stay. I'm not that far from there. I'm like, jeez, God.
That's
What's up, the
that's
Dennis
many,
Ball
many,
Show?
many years of needing therapy. That's not Mike.
Yeah, but see, that's the whole thing we want to do with our channel is show you
Dennis
that
Ball Show.
Universal
That's a
is
unique
or-
name. I
Orlando
like that
isn't
name.
just Disney and Universal.
Exactly,
There's so many
and-
other smaller attractions around here
Yeah.
to do.
Right. And
Yeah.
that's what
Legoland.
we, like you
Thousands
see
of
what we
dollars to
Legoland, exactly. There's Legoland, there's everything else. Then you see like we've
Yeah.
been doing the same thing too. So we've been doing restaurant reviews and stuff like that too.
Yeah, I
so
need to do more of those. I was just talking about that today. I started doing that right before the shutdown, and I need to start doing that again.
you guys want an awesome channel, go check out Dennis Ball.
The
That
Dennis
dude
Ball
is
Show.
Funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You need to go check out Dennis Ball. If you like
Oh,
good dad jokes, that's
Before-
your man right there.
I like mom jokes.
He
Though,
sounds like
so
a
I guess
real
I'm
ball.
screwed.
That's the channel for me. I gotta go check him out.
he's
sounds like a
actually
little
he's
baller.
Before Mike
yeah,
and
he
Steph
is a little
leave,
baller. He
before
likes to
Mike and
roll
Steph
around.
leave, can they see Steve? Is Steve available?
Have you
No,
met
that's
Steve
enough.
yet?
Have you guys met Steve?
I don't
Not
think
yet.
Oh,
Oh God.
there we go.
What do you mean? You haven't met Steve? He has his own YouTube channel.
Wow.
No,
His
he
first-
doesn't.
His first live stream was last week.
Yeah, it was.
Oh hey!
so. Oh, hey, I didn't know I had a twin.
You didn't tell me you had a twin. Hey Steve!
Hello.
I tried a twin too.
Steve just got monetized.
Oh god, that's creepy. See, now that's just creepy, Dave.
This is
I'm
this
dead.
this is Steve. Yep. Hello.
This is
Hi,
Black
creepy.
Steve.
Hey, you should turn him into a puppet and make him talk.
I really wish
Give me
I
a
could
hot
find a way.
What is that up there? Is that you? Cardboard cut out of you?
Yeah, it's because I'm always shooting by myself, so I wanted to have something in place while I was setting up the shot, so to focus and just
Oh,
get the
okay.
framing,
That's
Yeah.
so I can be in the shot and also be, moving the camera around.
Gotcha. That's
Didn't
pretty
really work
smart.
as well as I thought it would, but so as a stand-in basically.
Don't stare too long.
It's like Ghost Rider. Look into my eyes.
So I saw a skull thing for the kitchen like that, but inside the eyes you put the salt and pepper shaker. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
That's
nice.
awesome. That's awesome. Apparently, you made Steve happy about that one.
Oh, I live for Steve. I'm gonna super chat him later.
From left to right mandible.
Hey,
Yeah.
here's $4. Steve, eat a burger.
he needs it.
Yeah,
He's all bones.
Someone sent in a $10 super chat to get him a Five Guys burger.
Ah,
I think I'd rather.
I mean, if you need some
start-
spare ribs, he's got it.
Hey,
He'll mukbang it
that
live
was a
too.
pretty
You know,
humorous joke.
what's he mukbanging? Just air?
right there.
Oxygen.
He mukbangs oxygen, nitrogen, the laughing gas.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, we better get rolling, guys. But hey,
Night,
thanks
guys.
for
Good
having
to
us
see
on.
you.
All right,
Danny,
Thank you so much, guys.
Not a
Danny,
problem. Hey,
we
listen.
want to start doing this more because
Yeah.
Yeah, whoa, no. Trust me, there will be more. Because, like I said, every Saturday night, I'm trying to get it where it's like YouTube Hangouts. So,
I'm gonna get the microphone working a little better. I plugged in my wireless Go, but this streaming platform didn't recognize it, so
oh.
I'm just using the microphone on my laptop.
Well, you
I
sound,
ran
you
out of
sound
time.
fine.
high quality. Because like I'm seeing all these like beautiful pictures, and then it's just Steph and I were just all grainy and.
Well, I mean, and then,
That's
you know,
okay. We need an actual backdrop.
I go
that's
all
not
professional
like
with that. Well,
Yeah.
I still got to get more stuff on
No,
the
see, the
wall,
ears
but
work.
then it's like
The ears work.
I have
That's cool.
that, and then that, and you know, I just made
now
these guys.
Danny's just showing off. Now
This
he's
is
just
flexing.
showing off.
He's flexing. If you're
Oh,
gonna
hey, I
go
didn't
full,
mention- yeah,
go full
I
tilt,
mean,
show the frog chorus.
There, you don't hear them?
I hear him.
oh, I definitely hear him. Yeah,
Hold on.
One, because like one giant one.
it's so loud. I thought it was that was the sound
There-
effect he added.
You open the window,
No.
there's a big frog. It's like, "What's up, Danny?"
They're all out there.
Jesus Christ! What is it? A fucking invasion?
No, I never knew that was actual frogs. I thought that was just like a audio.
No,
sound
like
effect.
I'm literally just going to go and set up a ASMR stream of the frogs. I'm gonna put my camera out there. It's just be. Well, I should. Let me see if I
That
can do
should
it.
be Steve's second stream.
Oh, shut up with it.
The frogs of your backyard.
I'd be jealous.
So it just be this.
No Cedar Point for you today, so you're hanging out. Oh, I would love to. I want to go to Cedar Point and Dollywood. Those are two on my list.
Oh yeah, I've been to Dollywood back in the '90s, and I was going to go again this year because I got an offer for a free pass up
Oh,
there.
that's cool.
But then when I found
That's-
out, I thought about how much it would cost to stay there, food,
Right.
travel, all these other things. I'm like, wow, this free pass is getting really expensive fast.
Hey, Danny, zoom in on the next door neighbor.
This camera does it, but I could set that up. I mean,
This
but
is
that's
like,
all you'll get from the
Well,
ASMR
I am
frog
the next door
stream.
neighbor, so here I am. I'm just kidding.
Ah,
Well,
But that's
I am actually pointing your way too. So, but yeah, that's all you're gonna get from the frog stream is that with the
Nice.
noise. It'll be all night.
Wait, did
That
someone,
must be
did
so
someone just say Bud?
peaceful to fall asleep to.
Why?
Colorado playing Stanley Cup Finals.
What was that?
Mike is watching the Stanley Cup with interest.
I'm a Colorado Avalanche fan, given that I grew up in Colorado, and our
That's
roommate
it.
is a Tampa Bay Lightning fan.
I'm
Tampa
glad
Bay
that
just advanced to the finals, so
I
There's
listen.
gonna be a
I
lot
was
of shit
enjoying
talking
the
around this
Rangers.
house for-
I was
for the next
enjoying the
week or
Rangers
so.
spanking the Lightning's butt for a little while until the Rangers lost it all, and yeah, that was just sad. So now I'll go for the Lightning, so I'm good.
I've only gone to 3 hockey games, and that's because I got in for free. So
night, Mike.
Yeah,
and
we're
Steph,
signing
it's really
off,
great
guys.
seeing you.
yeah,
Mike,
this
we'll be
this
doing
one
this
over here
again. I'll
needs to
send
go
you a
out.
link later. Again, don't worry. You'll read more of this.
Yep, and every single one of you guys, I will see all of you guys in the fog this year.
All right,
yeah.
Love you guys.
See
later,
ya.
guys.
Night, guys.
Night, guys.
Good night.
There we go.
Now I feel like the frogs are saying words. Am I going crazy?
Yeah, Budweiser. I keep hearing Budweiser.
I hear like and subscribe.
Wise, yeah, right. Like, wait. That's not what's saying like and subscribe. I gotta pull that up. Hold on.
There's like a cadence now.
So
Where
how
is
do you
it?
sleep? Because
Yeah,
there's
what
the
no
fuck?
way.
You get used to it. Like, it's kind of soothing, actually. When they stop, you're like, wait, what happened?
Right, because you're so used to it.
Yeah.
It's like when you shut off the fan. I'm like, I need the fan.
And being a New Yorker and having noise outside is actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
So the frogs aren't saying
So
like
what's
and
next?
subscribe.
What's next for your streams and stuff? I mean,
For my channel,
or everyone.
whatever the hell takes us there is what's next. I'm not for here you go.
Click and mash that subscribe button, y'all.
Donkey already knows.
I know what to do, bro.
All right, guys.
Later.
Gotta do what Donkey just said to do, guys.
Yeah. That's
You put that at the end of your videos now?
at the Universal videos I have been.
That's cool.
That would be cool. Yeah, the end of your Universal.
Yeah. I mean, come on, I have it. I might as well use it, right?
Oh yeah.
Was anyone
Donkey
else scared for their life when Steph said she went out to do the oil change by herself?
No.
She gave Mike a look of death.
Oh.
She's like, I did it without his help. I was like, oh, leave the guy alone.
Sorry, I just had to close the window. They were getting annoying.
Yeah.
Wow, that really
Hogwarts.
good.
Hogwarts out there, you know.
Yeah.
Well, Brian would know.
It's all right, Darrell. It's all right. I didn't expect my own co-host to come on here and bash me.
I'm not bashing you. I'm just.
I
you know.
expected it from the Frog King over here.
The Frog King. Dave, the frogs is bad over there for you?
No, not where I am. I've lived in apartments before where I hear them all the time, but no, I've got plenty of other problems. I got the neighbor upstairs, the squeaky floor, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah,
I mean,
but luckily, no frogs.
we got frogs and ducks around here.
So how long you been
Oh,
in
yeah.
Florida? And do you like it?
Which one?
Yeah. Oh, I've lived in Florida since '97. So
Oh, wow, okay.
yeah, I like it. I've only lived in Orlando since 2016, but I've been in Florida for 25 years.
Wow.
Okay.
So, and I've been traveling. I used to travel to Florida when I was little, so I'm almost
Shit.
native, but not quite.
Tony, when the freak did you sneak in here? I didn't even freaking see you.
He snuck.
Now, so where are you from originally, Dave?
From Pennsylvania,
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
Benny, isn't that
Yeah.
Ben?
Another
but I got
one here.
I got out of there as soon as I was an adult.
So you're a Hershey fan. Have you ever been there to that park up there, Hershey?
Yeah,
I've been.
once, like long time ago.
I used to go to Hershey a lot.
And we went to Dorney Park a few times, been to Knoebels a
Mhm.
few times,
Okay.
but nothing recently. Hershey
It's
Park.
one
is
more.
getting
It's
getting
one
bigger,
more
too.
up there. What is the one in Pittsburgh?
Great
I can't think of-
Adventures.
Yeah, I hadn't been to that.
Okay.
Great Adventures is in Jersey. Pittsburgh?
Yeah, it's a park in
Mhm.
Pittsburgh. I can't think of the name of it.
No, I don't think there is.
Yes, there is. With the Steel, it's not Steel Phantom anymore. Steel Vengeance.
That's Dorney Park.
No,
Dorney Park has a steel vengeance.
no, it's another park. It's in Pittsburgh
Shit, now I have to
with
go to
Thunderbolt, and they have another one. It's like the longest, not the longest, the most inversion roller coaster in the United States.
There's a theme park in Pittsburgh. It's got to be the most. So, is it Kennywood?
Kennywood.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. And look, Tony corrected us.
Oh,
Tony-
sorry, my
Yeah,
bad.
Tony,
that doesn't
well,
sound right. I
Here's
used
the
to know
thing
what it
is,
was.
Tony actually covers Cedar Point extremely well.
Okay.
Phantasmic Chronicles there. He covers that park extremely well. He does live streams from there and literally will break things down and show you the ins and outs of that park and does an amazing job at it.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to check his channel.
You do. Tony needs more subscribers. He's a small growing channel and he deserves more. Than he does a lot of work on that channel.
Yeah, I think I subbed to him last stream that I was in
Mm.
with you.
Yeah, probably.
I'm
Yeah,
adding him
probably.
right
Okay.
now.
My neck hurts. Dorney Park and Wild Water Kingdom. I haven't been there in years.
Yeah, just sub to him.
Neither have I. But I haven't been there since I lived in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
That's a long time
Tony
ago.
Park is actually a really fun park.
Isn't that the part that don't get anything new?
Maybe.
For the longest time, yeah.
The
I
crazy
mean-
thing is Hershey Park once tried to make their own airport because they had a landing strip nearby, but it never really worked out. But that would be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
To
See,
fly right into
Hershey Park was really trying to become the next Disney World.
Congratulations, Fantasmic. That's cool. Excellent.
Yeah, him hitting 500 is a really cool accomplishment for him.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what's
I'm
up.
glad he did
Congratulations
that.
on that.
the. Nice.
Yeah.
I just subbed to your channel, so I'm going to be checking those out this Sunday and Monday.
So were you the 500s? Did you get a prize
No,
or something?
I'm 504.
They're gonna get a giveaway prize.
Really, Brian?
I went to my senior trip back in '90. Congratulations to you too, Lugo. That's great.
Lugo. Now you know what I'm gonna say.
Ooh.
96. You showing your age.
Oh my god. I mean, I did graduate high school in 2000, so I mean, I'm showing too.
Yeah, well, that's actually the same year I graduated from high school.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Dave was gonna say that's actually shocking.
I probably was shocking that I actually graduated high
Me
school.
too.
So
I barely went.
shut up, Mr. Teacher.
And then I've gone to way too many colleges since then.
You know what it's like being in school at 39? It sucks.
It's not that bad. It's not
Really?
I don't know.
Really?
I just went back to school. at
Intermediate
Valencia, and I was-
algebra is kicking my
even
ass.
older.
That's all I know.
Of course, all I took was lighting classes, so you know.
Gotcha.
Well, what's kicking your ass on that?
It's
On
everything.
age? What issues are you having?
Age.
That is pretty old. I'm kidding.
Brian, you can't talk.
I'm
You're-
kidding. I'm taking you two are being very supportive, and I'm taking the opposite. It's called comedy. Of course, 39.
I know, Brian.
I'm not
it's
dogging on
comedy.
him. That
I mean,
takes a
it's-
lot to go
I'm
back
just
to
saying.
39.
It's a lower number than almost 45.
No, the problem that we're having with the class
Shit,
is the
that's all.
teacher.
Not by
The
much.
teacher has literally been teaching us nothing that goes on the test, and he does a test that has like 7 questions and things like that. So it's just they're trying to sort things out with us. That's all.
Gotcha.
So,
You're still a young pup, Danny.
yeah, I see Tony saying that over there. Compared to
He must owe you money, right?
Listen, I might owe people money, but no, people owe me nothing.
Oh,
People owe me nothing. So what?
you
am I
like my
getting
Mardi
together
Gras
at?
skull?
Yeah, I do like
Oh,
that.
nice.
I'm gonna give it to
All right.
Steve.
You can give it to Steve.
Yeah, next time I see him in the parks. You're gonna bring him to the parks, right? His little head sticking out of your bag.
Fuck no. Imagine him going through security.
Now, would they let him?
Probably not. They'll probably look at me like, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
Right, but is it illegal? No. Is it against?
They never said you couldn't bring one. It's not in the
Right.
rules.
Sir, show me the bylines that says no skeleton. Show me it right now, sir.
Right? I mean,
And watch they have it.
I mean, because
It
at
probably-
Disney, you can bring a small horse in their bylaws.
Are you serious?
Like
Yeah.
a
No.
emotional support.
Yes,
For
you can.
some reason, I
Emotional
thought you were
support
gonna-
animal. You can bring a small horse.
That I just got my next live stream idea.
For some reason, I thought you were about to say he could bring a small whore. I'm like, what?
That too.
Well, that too.
That's my second live stream.
If you want to.
Imagine me
Scary
riding.
thing was when it's the same thing.
Oh my god, bringing a small, like a little pony into the park, a
I've
miniature
seen
pony.
that video.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's My Little
Dude.
Pony.
Yeah,
Little
you know.
I mean, people have peacocks as their emotional support animals now.
Well,
so-
that I'm sure they would allow that in Universal because it's a peacock.
Good brand,
It would be a meet
on
and
brand.
Yes,
It would be a meet and greet right there.
they put it in the parade if we still had it.
I mean, hell, I know where to find some peacocks around here. You laugh. but not that far from me in
Oh,
Ocoee.
God.
Right in
Oh,
Ocoee.
yeah.
There's a whole street full of peacocks. Right here in Ocoee.
Are they like a gang?
Oh yeah, they'll attack your car.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I'll fucking fight a peacock.
Oh, I almost did. Jess had to tell me not to do it.
Oh, I
The
wish I had
mother-
a video of that.
The bastard started pecking at my car. He comes up to the car since I got a black car. He comes up and saw his
sound
own
big mad.
reflection.
You
He
sound
saw
big
his
mad.
reflection and it started going.
I'd be mad too if I was surrounded by peacocks and frogs.
You're not that far from me.
What?
Brian, you stay out there
Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere. What are you talking about?
I don't got nothing around me but old people and coyotes.
Okay then.
Oh, so
That's
so you
even
live
worse.
So you live in the villages?
There was an old person pecking at my car yesterday.
Damn, bro,
No, I don't-
didn't
I don't
know
live
you
in the
lived
villages. No.
God, bro.
No. It was my little golf carts with the flags.
Dressing up as the Handmaid's Tales the other weekend?
The hands. I was dressing up as the Dream Finder. I was fisting Figment. All right, can I say that?
Whoa! What?
Was it everything he imagined?
He uses his imagination, then they. But listen, like when he walks around with his fist up, Figment. That's what it looks like. It always reminds me of that.
Yo,
You have cows and horses in a column. I wouldn't mind horses. Horses.
You guys know South Park, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a long time. But yeah,
Have you seen the Imagination episode?
No.
Mm-mm.
You haven't seen the Imagination episode? Oh my god.
Why are you saying it so soft, like Mr. Rogers? You guys haven't seen it? Gather around, children.
Hello,
Listen to
children.
this. We're showing some
Welcome.
real shit right now.
All right.
Oh, South Park is like season 89.
right.
Imagination episode.
So good. You've seen it, Lugo?
I am going to be.
I mean, I enjoy the prostitute Mickey. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's always a good one. When you're feeling a little blue, that's a good one to look at.
These are cows in Ocala. Listen, there's cows everywhere in frickin'.
Oh, so Lugo, he's saying you ain't special?
Benny, you have alligators too. Don't forget about that.
Well, that's
No, we don't.
everywhere. In Ocala?
We don't have alligators.
That's what you think.
I'm surrounded by horses and cows everywhere. I'm in Ohio.
So-
That's just another day for me.
This is what Brian kind of reminds me of.
Here we go. I do
Right,
not.
It don't make you know better that you got on purple, and then you got this hat on too.
I don't put my hands up in the air like that.
Yes, you do.
Oh, look who made his way on the stream. That's merch.
Stella looks like she
I'm
wants
gonna-
to attack that. Yeah. So
I'm gonna be
that's what I
right
was
back.
saying.
I'm gonna take Stella for a walk.
All right, cool. You're
problem.
good. You're good.
Of course,
I'm
Lugo's
gonna-
gonna laugh at that because his humor is below his fucking waistline.
That is too funny.
See, I can make a lot of jokes, but I refrain from my dear friend Lugo. Refrain. I don't need snowflakes. I like that he left his image there. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna put that on my
Yes.
my story.
You're gonna put what in your story? Do it real.
I am.
He's going to. Don't worry.
I am. Don't feel salty about it, you know.
Whatever.
Oh god.
At least I can eat solid food. Shit.
I can eat solid food too.
I ain't talking about you. Talking about our third trifecta over there.
I know.
Mm. But no. You think I'm gonna go to Teeth Root to make fun of you? Oh no, but I got shade in my pocket. I ain't going for the easy target, sweetie. But I can.
Oh my
But I won't.
god.
Are they circling in the air turn like they do in Kansas? Wait, what?
I'm surrounded by horses and cows everywhere. I'm in Ohio. Just another day for me, is what he said.
Just another. See, I would like horses and cows. You know what? I'm not gonna bring that level to Dan. I'm not gonna bring Danny's stream down by like getting into it with you. Okay.
Danny
Just know
stream
the
down.
next time I see you in City Walk,
It's on.
yeah, I'm gonna tie my hair back, take off my earrings, and beat the shit out of you right there.
And take his heels off at the same
And
time.
then go have a pretzel at NBC Grill. Yes, take my heels off. Oh,
So you're gonna start cosplaying as the Dreamfinder, huh?
listen, I wouldn't mind.
I mean,
You pull off press on nails, while I pull off cheap lace front wigs, bitch.
You know any of these people then?
What does that mean?
that's the
That's my-
Dreamfinder.
That's my family reunion, you say?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Cosplay's pretty cool though as Dreamfinder.
Look, you can
Seen
get
a
a
couple.
Figment dress.
Listen, for the right amount
I
of
mean-
super chats.
Look,
Ryan, if you went
Who's
and
that?
dressed like that around
that?
in
who's that?
at Epcot, I think
Oh,
people would
shit.
stop and take pictures with you.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
But it would be funny too because
so like you might get confused for somebody in the parks. You know that, right?
Tinkerbell.
No, I'm actually being real right now. Like you.
I would do
Disney
the I would
gang.
do the guy who stands in front of the train. That sounds pretty cool. Hogwarts.
Yeah, dude, you should do that. Like it would be you would
I
like.
mean, you never know. You probably can get it.
yeah, but how many people?
Ryan, I'm gonna be honest with you. They probably all they got to do is take one look at you, and they're gonna say, you know
Just
what,
one look at
this
you.
is the guy.
Conductor.
Yeah, but there's probably no need for one. They already got people doing it.
There's needs for them all the time.
Why? There's a high turnover.
Yeah. Yeah. For entertainment, yeah.
I want to work at Universal, but I want to do customer service because
There
I like
always
telling
needs
people
for it.
no. I like
There's
telling people no.
always a need for customer service there too. So, I mean,
Just check it on my dad.
But I like to handle escalations when people have serious situations. I like to tell them no.
Harry. Wait, who is that?
Lugo's still saying Hagrid. So
Oh, Lugo.
I mean, all you do need is a wand and the outfit. You'll be.
Hagrid has a wand.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has a wand.
Does he really? Is he a wizard?
Yes, he's a wizard.
he
Oh.
used to be.
I
Well-
think he got in trouble for doing something.
Yeah, he
And he's
did.
not supposed to use magic, but he does every now and then.
Take care,
Here.
Tony.
I'm gonna
Save
Later,
some food
Tony.
for us. Wait, where does he
later,
live?
brother. So this, let me find a good picture here. This. Hold on. Share. This is gonna be Hagrid's wand. Right
Is that
here.
Dave snoring?
No,
Oh, that's
later.
the dog.
I know, I'm kidding. It's a cardboard
There.
cutout.
Yeah, it's an umbrella.
That's his wand.
Really?
Yeah. A
It's
nice
an
pink
umbrella.
umbrella.
What
A
the
pink
fuck?
umbrella.
I've never seen that
pink
guy with a pink
umbrella.
umbrella.
Yeah, he has his umbrella with him. All
I
the
don't
time.
mind it being pink, but umbrella, damn. All right.
See?
What's his special power? He makes it rain or some shit?
No.
Oh, I make it rain.
Oh, here we go. It'd be really great if Dave's cut like the eye started moving. That'd be great.
No, I would freak out.
All right.
Like,
Yeah, Dave comes back and it's just 3 skeletons on the screen, not us. We've been replaced by Skeletor.
That will be funny.
Hey, man.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I like that movie.
What? He-Man? Oh, the live action?
Yeah. Yeah.
Skeletor was great in that.
So the day before, the night that we left New York, that movie was on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, on the TV.
On the TV.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Kneel before your master.
It's just one of those little, like, you know, like right before you do something big in life, you always remember what was on TV.
Nope.
Like, I guess you haven't had anything big in life happen to you. It's all right. You'll grow
I
up
remember
soon.
as a kid, every time we came to Disney, Indiana Jones was always on TV.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Things like that, you know.
Right.
The night that when we packed the truck up to leave to come down here to New York, the last thing I literally watched on TV in New York was He-Man Masters of the Universe.
When I moved to my first childhood home,
Yeah.
2 Girls, 1 Cup was playing on the screen.
No, it wasn't, Brian.
What?
You was like 50 years old when it came out.
We're so stupid. Listen, I hope you're down for the stupidity in here, because I can't do this on my shit.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Don't worry. Oh my god.
Good times.
Listen, we're good. Don't worry.
We're good. Look,
This
we
is-
have.
Look,
have
honestly, this is what I was
Judge-
talking about. This is why I want these Saturday nights with hang out with YouTubers. That's why I'm opening this up. Like any of you YouTubers out there, this is what Saturday nights are going to be. It's just a hangout. There's no rhyme. There's no reason. We'll talk things. We'll bullshit. Whatever. Just we need this. YouTubers need to come together and have fun.
Just have fun. Exactly. I
Judge
understand.
Judy
That's
down
all this is.
So, planning an HHN meet is proving probably going to be difficult, right?
Yes and no. Not really.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Think so?
It can be done, but you have to get people that's like really seriously
Yeah.
that want
like
to go
committed
and
to do
meet.
it.
Yeah.
Like, clearly,
mean,
Danny is, Mike is, I think Lugo is. I'm sure if we get enough people, you would go with Darrell.
Here's the other issue is HHN is
Who
also
said I'm not going?
separate. You will go because you have one free admission to HHN. So from your annual pass.
I know that, but
Non-transferable?
it's
Non-transferable.
none. Yeah.
Well, I know Mike and Steph would go. Well, Mike would go.
I'm like
Please
Steph.
stop with
I'll
For the love of
I'll
Disney,
watch
would
y'all go in.
You come all the way there to watch us go in?
He'll sit inside
I'll be on
NBC
City
Grill.
Walk getting some drill with my pretzel.
Margaritaville. Watching the volcano erupt every hour.
That's right.
Yay. Exciting.
Well, you could always go over to Islands too, because Islands is open.
See?
Go ride the Velocicoaster.
Go ride. Just do some shit. Go ride the Velocicoaster while we're enjoying HHN.
Something.
Well, why don't you come in for the snacks then and stuff? You're not down for that?
See, here's
Well,
the
I
thing.
told
is
you my
HHN
reason. It's not about.
Crowded.
Yeah, that's my reason. It just be too crowded for me.
Well, last year was the first time I did all 10 houses. I mean, I've only gone to 4, but the last one was the first time I did all 10 houses in one night.
When you do HHN and you take your time and you go, if you spend and go at least 3 weekends, you can enjoy it really,
Yeah.
really much.
And you want to be so
You don't need
exhausted.
to rush. When honestly, the main part of the park does not get that crowded. It's because everybody's going to the haunted houses. The haunted house lines are the ones that, yeah, I get you. You know, I don't like dealing with those either. But once you do like 1 or 2 a night, and you're good. You know, you get there early, do those houses, and then all you do is walk around, do people watching, do the scare zones, and you
But
start
I'm
grabbing
kinda-
food.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of bougie, so I want to try this. If I do go, I want to try this tour thing, so I can be real bougie
Okay.
and be like, you should have got your tour guide and laugh at the other people.
I gotcha.
I want to do the 6 What?
Now I think if you get
Has he
enough
been gone
people,
that
the price on
long?
that
His
goes down.
hair grew.
Right? I mean, shit.
Were we stuck in like a warp? Or was this the longest dog walk?
Time
ever?
warp. Let's do the time warp again. Oh shit! Like a rock star now.
Who is this?
Dude, you come back on with a wig, you better be ready.
That's
He got a lot in his arsenal there.
Your mic's muted, dude.
All right.
There you go.
I just pulled down my Halloween box.
Oh, very cool.
That was one
Oh,
of the
cool.
things.
Was that the wig
Yeah, I was,
from Psycho?
No.
I don't know. But that was the for the costume
Manny.
I had for a couple of years. I had it for whatever year they had the rock band in New York, and they had the 80s theme for the first time, and I'd gone out and bought a 80s themed Halloween costume, and it happened to be the exact one that they had in New York. It was like,
Okay.
oh, weird. Where did I just put my? Oh, it's over there.
I don't know. I'm gonna see. I may go and I may not go. I don't know.
You need to. Just come. Just even if it's one night, just to come and hang out with us. Listen, let me know what night you want to go. If you just wanted to go and hang out, let me know. And I'll go that one night just to go in there to hang out. And I won't even do any of the houses or anything. Just go and hang out. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
This way you get a vibe of what's going on around it. If you wanted to come back or what. Do it early in the season. This way you still have time to go if you want it. To get
Right.
that fear pass. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like just to, just honestly getting in there and walking around and all that will probably give you a good idea. Like just to see the scare zones and kind of people's reactions and what the vibe really is of the year.
I mean, I went last
From
year.
that-
I
Yeah.
went last year. It was so crowded.
What crowded
Then
where?
again-
Where'd you thought was crowded though?
It was crowded when it came to what is that? The scare areas.
Yeah, scare zones.
Yeah, the scare zones. It was like super crowded. But then
Yeah, I've
again,
seen
it
it
could have
worse.
been my fault too because it was like
I mean, probably.
2 nights before the last night.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like during the beginning part of the year, we saw that there was less of a crowd. Like you saw, like the weekends went on, and it picked up more and more. Like more of the bullshit started coming out too. People trying to start the fights and all
yeah.
that. But that was only maybe 1 or 2 nights, and that was it. And that's not, that's nothing. You're gonna have it's a Halloween event. People get stupid. It just happens. It doesn't matter. Even the ones I worked out up in New York, it was just people got stupid towards the end of the season, and it just happens. So
I know I went maybe in 2018. Yeah, 2018, and it was fun. It was fine. I had no issues. We did the houses, everything.
Yeah. So I
I don't
mean,
know. We'll see.
like I said, even if you come out just to hang out one night, it'll just get the feel of it. Do it early though, and I don't mind walking around, people watching with people. Honestly, that's honestly one of my favorite things to do in that park, no matter what the event
People
is.
watch. Trust me, mine too.
You see some real like I told you what I like to do. I like to sit there and start making stories up for people as they pass. Give them a whole story and background and whole conversations. If they're in there arguing with somebody, I just I'll start making up a conversation. I really should just start putting these on my YouTube, on the channel, honestly, because it'd be so
Yeah.
funny. But I mean, it's
No,
a theme
I agree
park.
with that.
I go there for the theming.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I might go and see. I know I wanted to check out SeaWorld because I've never been to it.
Yeah.
And it's the second one at SeaWorld that they're doing this
Second
year.
year.
Second
oh, hot
year.
spring, yeah. Last year's was really good. I was hoping it would be, but it was really good.
It was
I
good
really
last
enjoyed
year.
it. I enjoyed it, especially surprisingly, the opening night was not very busy at all. I don't know if that's going to change, the more they do it, but for me, opening night was not busy at all. I went to the houses several times, so that was really nice.
Yes, Annie. You said you went to HHN years ago.
That's what she said. Yep.
Do you remember what year that was? Like what anniversary that was?
My first year going to Horn Ice was '99, and I wasn't all that impressed with it.
Well, see, I don't know whether to
That was a long time
consider.
ago.
I don't
Yeah.
know whether to consider my first year going to Horror Nights really my first year, or should I consider last year my first year? Because we came down on our honeymoon back in 2010, and we went to Horror Nights. But we just did one night though.
Oh man, what a good year though.
Yeah, I know it was a great year. Like I honestly, I'm so mad I don't remember any of it really.
I don't remember almost a damn thing about when I went 99. Except I went with my dad and I won the tickets.
Yeah.
But I don't remember much about it. I swear I remember going to a haunted house that was on the second floor and we had to go upstairs and like there's nothing like that. So I don't know where I got that from.
So let me
Yeah.
ask you: do you think Six Flags Fright Fest or Cedar Fair's version of their Halloween? Do you think it's better than Universal's, or you think Universal is like?
In what aspect? Because honestly, there's
being
aspects
like
of
that
Fright Fest
scare-
that I think are better than Universal, but as well as Universal is better than Fright Fest.
Like
to
I'm saying,
be-
like their houses. Like, is it like more? I'm gonna be honest. None of Universal houses are scary to me. To be
All
honest.
right, so Universal houses aren't scary. Six Flags houses aren't scary either. Okay.
Okay.
Now, I respect Universal's houses so much more because the scare aspect for Jess and I is taken out. I mean, like I said, together, Jess and I probably have about 40 years experience working in the haunted house. You know, and it just takes it out of you when you're training people how to scare. Like you know what you're looking for coming up. So their aspects to me, I respect them for is their artistic value. There's a lot of artistic details that go into Universal's houses compared to other haunted houses. You know,
Yeah, it's crazy.
other haunted houses you're gonna find Steve compared to Universal where they're literally gonna make a corpse. You know.
That's
not from
why
Party City.
it makes sense. It actually is worth paying the money to do the Unmasking the Horror Tour, to take a slow walk through in pictures and really get to stop and admire all the theming and the detail because it's so much detail. It's crazy.
Because I know my first year at Horror Nights was when they first did Michael Myers. I don't know if that was 2018 or 20. It was one of those. I think it was 2018. And
Which version did they do though?
I think it was Halloween 4.
It was
It
one
was
of them. I
Halloween
think it could have
4?
been Halloween 4. It was one of them.
How they do with that?
I mean,
I like that he was there, like represented, but I did not.
yeah, it
I
didn't
wish
give me
they-
like
they-
Halloween. Like it didn't give me that real Michael Myers.
Yeah, that has some nice touches,
Yeah,
but I couldn't get scared because it was like Michael Myers everywhere.
it
And
really
like,
was.
horrible masks. No, but I still
Yeah.
love that he was there and I got to experience it. I love that he's coming back. So we'll see.
Yeah, because I think that was the first year they did Stranger Things when I went, and that was an awesome. It wasn't scary, but it was.
And I
it
hear
was
that
awesome.
nighttime show is basically pretty freaking awesome too.
Oh, Annie went through chemotherapy in 2012. 10 years later, going strong.
That's
So,
That's
did you
great.
guys know I was actually in a commercial for the haunted house I worked at?
I think.
Yeah.
Did you show us?
I know.
What's up, Carla and Kiko?
Well, here, this is. I'll show it to you now again.
Dave, have you ever went to the Hollywood?
No, I have. I've actually never been to the park.
Oh.
This is the commercial that I was in.
Let's see.
I think I did show this to you guys, but
That'd be nice.
Where did everyone go?
Scared by the sound. Scared by the sound. Weekends in October.
Nice.
yeah. So that's
Now-
the haunted house I used to work for.
And they didn't apply makeup to you. I thought that was an interesting choice.
Right?
It's
That's what I
also-
said to you. Like, don't you want to do something?
I'm kidding. That's awesome, though.
Well, they used all the budget to hire the top talent, so they didn't have any money left.
Exactly.
the girl with the breasts? Happy Saturday, y'all.
K, what's going on?
Are you saying that Danny has breasts?
No,
Yeah,
I just
do.
meant for the young chippy.
I need a boob job. I need a boob job.
No, you need them bigger. I need them smaller. Wow.
I need them bigger and moist.
Right, Carla. I apologize for you walking into this conversation.
Oh, they get weird over there too. It's all
Oh,
right.
do they really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. They covered Disneyland. You guys want to go on some Disneyland channel? That's it right there.
Carla and Kiko. I gotta go.
Yep.
Yeah, I went to California back in 2019, and I wanted to go to Hollywood. I just didn't have enough time because I went there mainly for VidCon, and I also went to Disneyland because it was right there, and I went to Knott's Berry Farm because it was right there. But I just ran out of time to go to Hollywood. But I'm planning to hopefully go back to California next year and do a haunt tour of Knott's Scary Farm and Horror Nights, Hollywood, a few other things if I can get enough money, because that's just going to be a bonfire of cash to do that. But hopefully,
I mean, honestly, one thing I would suggest for you guys is if you have not experienced a Fright Fest, do it. Just do it.
I haven't been to a Six Flags Fright Fest though.
That's what I'm saying. If you can get out to Georgia, like since it's the closest one, there's no need to really travel anywhere else. I would go up there and actually do it. Just to say you've done it and just to experience it, and it actually puts an appreciation for Horror Nights back.
So I want to go the night that it doesn't get ratchet and fights don't break out.
Yeah.
Well, then you want to go to Six Flags. Six Flags Ocala.
Well, hey, we had Six Flags last year in the queue at Universal.
Right. Six Flags over Pine Hills. There you go.
Oh my god. Oh.
You don't replace yourself with Steve. You on the floor licking the dog? Hey.
Oh my god.
Just have him there with you already.
Poor Steve.
Poor Steve. No, it's poor me. What the hell is wrong with you, Steve? Why won't you? Oh my god.
And how old is Steve? Are you breaking child labor law?
Steve is been around since New York, so he has to be at least over 10.
How did you just? Oh, you acquired Steve because he used to be part of haunted houses and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Haunted. That's cool.
Well, this is actually Steve 2.0.
Oh.
The first Steve.
Steve's
Steve came from a Walgreens originally, and he just started falling apart.
Oh wow!
Like his ribs just started falling out one by one, and everything. It was a mess.
So I just subbed to Carla and Kiko. I'm gonna check them out.
Yeah, I just subbed as well.
I need him to sign something for me, Brian.
Who? Carla
Below
or
me.
Kiko? Below you.
Below me.
Oh.
Yeah.
You need to sign something.
What did you just ask them to do?
I heard blow me.
That's what I heard.
No, below me.
That
Below.
don't look nothing like me.
See, he said it again.
That don't look nothing like me.
I need him to sign that for
Why
me.
would you need him to sign that? It doesn't even look like
looks
him.
Nothing like me at all.
Except for the proton backpack, it doesn't look like him.
Exactly.
Because I know
That don't look
Darrell.
like me.
I know Darrell has one in his house.
There's my coaster on my table. I have a whole,
Well-
I got a whole set of these.
I also don't look like the Dream Finder, but I rolled with it.
Oh, you don't, huh?
You kind of sort of do if your beard was orange or red.
I mean, that could be done pretty easy. Just hair color.
Just diet. And just diet. Some
Are
manic
you
panic.
telling him to diet now? I mean, that's very rude, isn't
Right,
it?
it's fat shaming. What did I come on here
Right.
for?
I'm gonna buy you some
Yeah,
manic
really.
panic, because you know you love the abuse, especially from me.
Maybe.
You know my live streams go freaking weird places.
Oh yeah, very weird. Very weird. But I'm all cool with that.
I'm good with it too.
I have Vic skin, baby. I don't take offense.
You got Vic skin? What?
Vic's
You rubbing
vapor
Vicks
rub.
all over your skin?
All over except
It
for my
puts
nose.
the Vicks on its body.
That's it. Usually the weekends I just strip down and lather myself with Vicks.
And just run around like, ah! That's a sight.
Hey. Check out my OnlyFans.
I thought your OnlyFans was for feet.
Oh, one of them.
One of them. Hey, did you hear about the lady that was that was in running a wax parlor and running an OnlyFans off of her customer or her clients?
Wow. No. Wow.
This one video was making her rich, and then like people were like, "Hey, I think you're on OnlyFans," and she saw it and went after the person.
Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta sign a contract saying that it's okay.
What's her channel? I need the sub to it.
I don't know. I don't know. It was on the radio the other morning. I heard this. I was like, "Wow." I think it was actually overseas too, like Europe or something.
So Danny, what did you think about Journey Awaits? The little time you were in there, did you like them? Do you know them?
Yeah, I've been watching them.
Why you gotta ask questions like that?
They're a fun channel.
I'm just asking his first thoughts on them. If he doesn't care for them, he doesn't care for them. I don't care.
They remind me of Jess and Myself.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm not too big into the the RV stuff,
Right.
but all their other stuff that they're doing and stuff. Now that they're actually in Atlanta too, being that I just moved here from Atlanta,
Yeah.
I said to them in your chat too. I was like, hey, if they ever need places to go, let me know.
Right.
I have contacts up there, so.
And Skeleton.
No, the skeletons are here.
They're back in his closet.
There might be bodies, but I'm not giving that information up.
What?
I mean, come on. Don't we all have bodies places?
Dave, what's your favorite horror movie?
Oh, strange thing is I'm not that big of a horror fan, even though I love Halloween Horror Nights. I know it doesn't make sense, but I mean, I watched a few thrillers, I guess. But someone, I don't know if you've ever heard someone suggest that Jurassic Park is kind of a horror movie. What do you think about that?
Jurassic Park being
as
a horror movie?
Yeah, because it's like a lurking killer out there, and they're trying to escape. I don't know, but it's an interesting theory.
I say
I think it's more
sci-fi.
suspense.
Sci-fi.
I mean, it could go a scarier route, but they didn't because they had
But
fucking
at
kids.
the same time, if you think about it, in the Universal Monsters Cafe, which is basically dedicated to horror, they did have a lot of sci-fi stuff in there too. So like this.
I think they could pull off a.
Planet.
I think they could pull off a Jurassic Park house for Horror Nights. Like they had the classic monsters, they made them a lot more intense and scary than they were in in the original days. They could do that.
I can see this. We do have the blue costume. We can modify from there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can see on how Jurassic Park could be horror a little bit.
It's like some elements.
But-
I mean, I did like House of a Thousand Corpses. That was pretty good. That was a movie I probably shouldn't have watched, but I did. I kind of like slowly worked my way into it because it's back when I used to make DVDs, and I read somewhere that their DVD layout was pretty amazing. So like, oh, I'll rent the DVD and
Wait, you
get some
bootleg
ideas.
too?
What's that?
Oh,
No. It's like DVDs make my DVDs for the content I make.
Oh, I was going to say, oh yeah, I'm trying to get Jurassic Park.
Oh, Lord.
I heard it really wasn't the greatest movie.
Still making that
Really?
bank though.
The new one that I heard
Oh.
it wasn't great.
Oh, Jurassic World Dominions.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's on par to
That's
make
what I'm-
142 million.
That's
though,
what I'm
so-
calling it, Jurassic
I-
World Dominions.
I like Camp Crustaceans, the cartoon.
This movie
don't know
ties
why.
into that.
Yeah.
I never saw that, but I heard this movie ties into that.
There's a rumor about Camp Jurassic, you know.
Yeah.
Wait,
I-
where's this cat coming from now?
He has cats
What?
outside his house.
You have cats too?
No.
They
Yeah.
replaced the frogs.
Yeah. That
It
would
ate the
be-
frogs.
Wait, why is he holding out? Do you have a cat? Does he have a different animal in
afraid.
every room? Are you serious?
I'm
Probably
afraid.
like a meowing skeleton or something. Ah,
Oh, you have a cat. Okay.
That's Ichabod.
Ichabod. That's a cool name.
Then we have Creature
What?
and Frankenstein.
What?
Wait, what's Creature? Creature's
You
a
have
cat
3
too?
cats?
4.
3 cats? Oh, 4 cats and a
And
pup
then Morticia.
and 16,000 frogs outside. That's
Yeah.
a lot of them. No, seriously, that's a lot of pets.
This
But that's
one's
cool. though.
just- This one just wants attention all the time. This is all he wants.
Kind of like me.
Why didn't you name him Uncle Fester?
Uncle Fester.
Yeah, because he has one Morticia. That's from the Addams Family.
Well, then Creature was his brother, actually.
Is that creature from the Green Lagoon or is it Blue Lagoon?
From the lavender lagoon.
Lavender.
He's Creature from the swamp behind the hotel we were staying at.
Oh, I haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah.
Straight to video.
Oh,
Come here,
okay.
Creature. Come here, Creature. Come here, Creature. They literally just walked in and they're like mesmerized by the
By the
lights.
rave going on in your room?
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, let me see if I can grab Creature.
Grab him.
Oh God, bye. No, he left.
He yeeted out of there.
He's not like Ichabod. Ichabod just will let you come. Like Ichabod will literally launch himself at you. So.
Check.
What?
I watched my dad on
What?
camera.
That's just weird.
Well, I have to make sure he doesn't fall or anything.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
How is that going? That going good for you now?
When my
I
mom
know
comes
you-
home from rehab, it'll be a little bit easier.
Okay,
But it's going okay.
that's good.
We're all COVID free,
I'm
so
glad.
that's good.
That's the good thing right there.
Yeah, thank
Now
you.
you can actually come back out and do things.
Right. Now I'm free to spread more germs on people. No, but yeah, I'm looking to get out to Hollywood Studios this week. But and I want to get to Universal to buy that Hagrid. I'm serious. I want that Hagrid.
Did you see the new popcorn buckets at Universal?
I did.
Oh yeah, I saw this today. Those are not
They're-
exactly buckets, but those are interesting.
What is that?
Yeah,
The
they're
minions
cars.
on the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want that one. I really want it.
I like this one better. The one that stands up.
Yeah, I can't find that one anywhere though. You
Which
took
one? The
last
one that's just that one minion that got they
yeah, with the
stopped selling
with the
that.
googly eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
I don't know why they stopped selling it.
You said you know why, or
No, I don't know why.
Yeah.
They had it years ago apparently, and then they brought it back recently, and then it was gone again.
The new one is
Um,
cool. It's just too much for me. Too much going on.
Well,
Yeah,
some of the Universal ones are too much too, though. Not the Disney ones are too much.
Oh
too,
yeah,
though.
yeah, for sure. I don't.
But I'm kind of glad. I'm happy to see that Universal is like getting into that game of like,
Mhm.
you know what, Disney, you can sell it.
Yeah.
We can sell it too.
Right,
you
we can
know?
have long lines too for no reason.
Yeah. What I don't understand is why they don't allow balloons in the park. I mean, why? I think they would sell a lot of those if they had
Coasters.
minion balloons.
Coasters,
Yeah.
roller coasters.
Yeah, I
That's
can
why.
see
I
that.
mean, Disney
yeah.
has some coasters.
Not
Yeah, but
outdoors,
everything
though.
in Disney is indoors, not outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you got Rocket over there. If a balloon was going up next to Rocket, first of all, it's gonna start tripping sensors and stuff like that. It won't be a good situation.
Yeah.
Liability and stuff, you know.
And yet somehow people get them in anyway.
Do they really?
I've seen people walking around with Disney balloons. Not very
I haven't
often, but
seen
I've
that
seen it.
one yet. I haven't
I
seen that
have
one
Mickey ear balloons. Yeah.
Well, then if I see one the next time, I'm just gonna take a pen and pop it because
You
they're
gotta
in the wrong
be-
part.
You gotta be dedicated if you're bringing a fucking balloon from Disney to Universal.
Well, it's like all
Yeah.
the people where you see in Universal walking around with Mickey ears or Mickey T-shirts.
Oh yeah, all the
and-
time. I saw
I
it.
love
Some,
when
It's
I love
sickening.
when Donkey roast them. Cause it's so
Oh.
funny. Why would you come here with that on?
Because they need attention.
One of my
Yeah.
videos, Donkey roasted me because I actually asked him about that whole Figment bucket thing, and he was like, "Get out of here."
Get the fuck. Whatever great he just went off on the X balloon. Get the fuck out of here. Jay.
It was close to that. It was close to that.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
that bullshit.
yeah. But it was really close to that.
I saw a guest recently wearing a shirt that said, "I can't wait to meet Mickey Mouse." I'm like, "Well, you're gonna have to wait a while."
Yeah.
Not happening today.
Like, but here's the thing: is I'm sorry. What do you guys feel about grown ass adults walking around these parks wearing fucking Mickey ears?
You don't bother me. It's whatever.
I just laugh at it at the amount of money that
Brian
they're
got
spending.
some.
That's what I, because I'm like, look at
I'm
what these
not-
cats are doing. You see the lights behind me? You see them? This is why I don't let them in the room when I'm live streaming. You see this?
Yeah. Bastard.
Because they're playing with the light.
Nah.
Oh, that's them playing with the lights, moving it like that.
Yes. Well, right now it's moving on its own, but
Right.
they like when you see
It
them like
changed,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, they're playing with the damn. This is why I don't let these little fucking creatures in the room when I'm doing stuff.
Poor thing.
No poor things.
I only have one pair of ears, and I was Chippendale, and I only got them for EN. I don't wear them.
You wear them all the time, Brian.
Well, here's
First
the
of-
thing though: is
They're actually lost. I don't know where they're.
you live here in Florida, so you can wear them more than one time.
I don't wear them.
I'm
I
just
personally,
saying-
I personally don't think because most of them come with like the fucking bow on it, and I'm not about it. There
Okay.
maybe is one or two or three that look decent, but I just
Hold on.
they're
Like,
tight
I
on
actually,
your head.
like,
I
we
gotta
we
pick-
own some ears too. Like
Yeah?
Jess actually made ears too. Like she like that. I like that's cool. You make your own ears, but like I'll get them every once in a while and put them up on a shelf or something. But
Yeah.
I live here now, so if I bought ears that I liked and wore them to the park, I can wear them to the park more than once now.
Right,
When
right,
you're
I
on
get you, I get
vacation,
you.
you're spending like $80 on a pair of ears just because they're a novelty pair of ears,
Right.
and you're never gonna wear them ever again.
I
Right,
mean,
when you-
some
when
people
you-
do that. They do that with the lounge flies. Some people buy them and
Yeah.
never actually wear it anywhere. They just hang
Yeah.
them up, and it's like,
Yeah.
I actually
what?
got a really cool pair. Let me go grab the ones I have.
Because they don't want them to get like messed
You
up.
know, some people like Brian, they got a whole bunch of pins and they never do nothing with them. You know,
I display them.
display them.
I mean, what else can I do with them? I display them.
Okay.
Put them on backpacks. At least with a lounge fly, if I bought one, I would use it.
So this is
No, I
probably
agree.
one of the coolest set of Mickey ears that I've ever seen, and we had to get them.
Please don't be okay.
Those are cool.
I was gonna say, please don't be the Pirates one because that's not.
No,
cool, but-
no. These were from 2010. Like they're zombie, like Frankenstein
like those.
Mickey. Yeah, like the bolts on the side.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I've never seen these ever again after.
But
So
see,
those
I-
are official?
Yeah, those are official.
That's pretty
But
cool.
I could never wear those because that
And-
strap is it's not the
Yeah.
business.
Yeah,
See, I'd rather the strap than the headband.
like there's the tag.
That's cool.
there's-
I'd
Yeah.
wear that to HHN.
right, right. Yeah, no, these are the official deals right here. That, like,
cool.
then again, because when we were on our honeymoon, like I told you guys, like we had the gift registry that we did the Disney honeymoon registry, and most of like that whole thing was paid for. Disney literally handed us a gift card with like probably $8,000 to $10,000 on it, and said, "Here you go. This is for you guys to spend." And we're like, okay.
I would have been shopping like crazy.
Oh, we did. We did. We came home
That
with
could get
a
you
Wicked
an-
Queen painting and everything, dude.
I would have charged a night and a
Oh.
half in a Star Wars hotel.
Benny
This is
says his
before that.
mom rocks the lounge slide.
He
bag.
never lets us forget his mom loves that lounge fly. Even though Darrell was a piece of crap.
I did not say the lounge slide was. I said that's not my taste. I don't like it. I don't like the color of it.
So this here was probably one of the most expensive things that we bought that trip.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Pumpkins?
nice. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's nice.
That's cool.
It's
Does it
supposed
light
to
up?
light up. Yeah, it's supposed to. I don't know where the hell the cord went to. I gotta find one to fit it. But yeah, it lights up with like a amber light inside.
That's a beautiful Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
I just wanted to trigger people.
I mean, it's
That's
a little
cool.
shorter than Tower of Terror really is, but you know, it's not too bad.
Exactly.
Triggered. I had no problems with Rails. That's not what you texted me.
We had fun riding
I'm
that
kidding,
ride and
I'm
going through
kidding.
the Briar Patch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is the Briar Patch?
Oh.
It's where Tiana's gonna be hanging out now.
Oh, you talking about Splash Mountain? Oh.
Splash. Oh.
You said, "Where's the?"
I didn't know what you were talking about at first. I was like, what?
Like, wait, where? There's a Briar Patch on that, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that
That's a ride that I never really do. Well, I have
What?
done. But I
Splash.
don't do it. Yeah, I don't really do it that often.
See, I like it. Jess doesn't like it.
I love Splash Mountain.
I like it. It's just I don't want to get wet.
Jess likes. She likes it. She does. That's the same thing. She doesn't like the whole getting wet part.
Yeah.
I like the hills before the last drop, actually. I like the drops before the last drop. Especially the one in the dark is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think Jurassic Park drop is better than Splash Mountain drop. You know.
Honestly, I think you're right. 100%.
Jurassic Park drop is a little bit more. They build it up. Obviously, it's more intense.
Yeah.
I like it though. Yeah, I like. That
I
too.
like, honestly, you know what I like better than Splash is the Dudley Do-Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that one. That was a little more intense until
Wasn't it basically based on Splash Mountain? It was like kind of Universal Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I just wish
Because
they
really, if you
rethemed
look
it.
at it, you go under the Briar Patch on Splash, you go under the exploding shack on Dudley.
I just wish they retheme it because who the hell knew who this Dudley Do Right is?
I know, I hear ya, but
Yeah.
it's
I hear
that you're
that
gonna
about-
have to retheme that whole area.
Yeah,
They
people
need
say
to.
they should do that too.
They need to. It's outdated. It was outdated
Yeah.
when they did it.
It was. But they bought the rights to all that, the Hanna-Barbera and all that stuff, and
Well, we were supposed to get Looney Tunes, which would have been much better, but they screwed that up.
yeah,
Back when it's supposed to be Cartoon World.
yeah, that would have brought a whole nother different park
Man.
to that. Like, we wouldn't probably have half the things we have right now, though. Like, we probably wouldn't even gotten like the Velocicoaster or anything, if you think about
But
it.
Islands
I
of
mean,
Adventure originally wasn't supposed to even have a lake because that's what take up most of the property is that lake
Yeah.
in the center.
It was
Well-
it was supposed to be Cartoon World, and it was supposed to
that
have
lake-
1989 Batman.
yeah,
That would have been
that
cool.
lake was actually used for many things in the past when they first opened, though.
Yeah, like the
Yeah, I know.
fireworks show, and
Exactly.
Do they own
I
the
didn't
rights
skip
to
it part.
He-Man and She-Ra?
There used to be She-Ra in the park.
Right. Do they own the rights to the franchise?
I think so.
I would have been killed for a Castle Grayskull or Snake.
Oh,
Mountain.
That would have been freaking awesome. Instead
Yeah.
of Poseidon's Fury, have Castle Grayskull there.
Or
Oh,
even
man.
like
Yeah, cool.
a new land in Epic, like just devoted to He-Man. That'd be cool.
I mean, it would be cool. Nobody would know what it is, but the old folks. But
Well, I mean, no more than like people would visit Avatar. I mean, if they made it look cool, it would be cool.
Yeah.
You don't have to have like. personal
Listen, you
connection
don't need to recognize what it is as long
Yeah.
as it's fun.
no, you're right. You don't. That's why I say IP is very dangerous.
Mhm.
'Cause Look at
Yeah.
Islands of Adventure.
Right. Right. Exactly. Like half the kids in there don't know what it is, but they want to go on that log flume because they like log flumes. You know.
Right. Exactly.
That's what I feel about like How to Train Your Dragon. Like I know of it, I'm aware of it, I've seen it, but at the same
I don't
time,
think they should use it. I think it
Right.
should be something. Be creative.
yeah.
Create something.
I don't really care for that IP, honestly.
yeah,
I mean,
It-
I don't mind like a little like thing or two here and there, but for a whole land, like I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I didn't think it was that
apparently
popular.
the coaster that's going in there sounds pretty awesome, though.
Right? Is that the
It does.
dueling one?
That's
Yeah.
supposed to be the dueling one, yeah. But
Yeah,
there's also
right.
supposed to be the dual. There's some rumors that the dueling one's also going into the main hub.
Right.
Wait, I thought the How to Train Your Dragon wasn't a dueling one. The dueling one was in the
No,
main
it's-
hub.
No,
think it's
from
supposed to
the
be
concept picture, it's a dueling is where how you train your dragon is supposed to be.
And then from if you go by concept arts and stuff that people have been doing of it,
Yeah.
like I don't get where they're coming from all this stuff, like, but again, nothing from what we know from the park, but I saw that How to Train Your Dragon was supposed to be a duel, and the one in the main hub was supposed to be a duel.
Lugo,
So-
thank you so much. You agree with me on Splash Mountain.
He said
I
he's
thought they
never
were going to
been
go
on
all
it.
in on coasters before they really announced Epic. When we knew they were going to be building a park, I thought they'd do a
Mhm.
lot more coasters because that's one of the things that people complain about when they come. Is like, there's not enough coasters.
I can say that with Islands, I was very my first time ever going to Islands of Adventure, I was very disappointed because I was expecting more coasters, more
yeah.
rides. And
I don't think they're going to let SeaWorld take the title of Coaster Capital. They're going to let SeaWorld
Well, they've been
marinate in that for a little
building-
bit, and I have a feeling with Epic coming, they're going to be the Coaster Capital.
Yeah.
Aren't they
Well,
rumored to
I mean-
replace the stage show and the classic monsters with like a spinning coaster or something?
yeah,
That's what I hear.
That'd be great.
But you know, the only
Garbage.
people who call SeaWorld the coaster capital is them. So, you know,
Right. I saw the ad for you showed the coaster, that surf coaster, right, last week.
oh yeah,
And at
Yeah.
the end it said capital. I was like, what? I didn't even know.
Of
that was
Orlando,
something.
of Orlando.
Oh,
They- the
Orlando,
most,
of
they're-
Orlando.
yeah, they have the most
Ha.
coasters in Orlando.
Of Ocala.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they got to advertise something because nobody really wants to really go to SeaWorld.
yeah.
I don't know why. I'm going
I'm
to tell you this,
surprised.
honestly. SeaWorld's an awesome place to
Yeah,
visit.
No,
I'm
it
surprised.
is. It
I
is.
guess.
They're coming
It's
back
one of
from
those-
Blackfish.
Parks that, like, Jess and I go there, and we walk around, and we, like, even though we park way in the back of the parking lot, it doesn't seem like that park's busy. Like, you go there, you
Never
walk
busy.
around.
Like the rides
Like-
are literally the most I ever seen was like a 20-minute wait for the ride.
Really?
Exactly. Yeah,
Even
oh
for
yeah.
like the big coasters.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep.
I like that.
But the problem, though, is that they make you purchase a locker.
For each coaster.
You can do it per ride, or you can do it for the day.
All right. Well, what do you have against that?
I'm sorry, like, I got, like, Universal, they give the free lockers, so obviously you were able to do free lockers in theme parks. Like, I'm sorry, it's just what it should be. I'm from
Small
this
lockers.
age, right, but I'm also from the age where rides also used to have cubby holes on the sides of them, at the load platforms.
And
Yeah.
they're still doing it in Legoland.
Exactly. Legoland has them. Like, so, like, I'm sorry. I see lockers as a cash cow for the parks to make free money.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You put these rides in, like, I should have a free place to put my stuff, like, just because.
I was hoping that when Universal started charging for their medium-sized lockers, I was hoping there'd be a large pushback on that, and they would go back on
I'm
that.
okay.
decision, but
I'm
it never
okay
happened.
with that. I'm okay that you giving me something for free. I'm okay if I want to upgrade that. I have to pay for the upgrade. I'm okay with that.
As long as you have a choice.
Right. Now, if you're giving me a free locker I could put stuff into, I'm good. If I
Yeah.
want that big one, I'll pay for it.
I mean, that's how I feel about Disney's Fast Pass, or well, whatever the shit called, Lightning Lane, or whatever, Genie
Yep.
Plus, or whatever they want to call it.
Yep.
I feel some type of way about it because I can go to Universal and I can pay for it, and I can go and do whatever with it. I don't have to book a time frame.
Nope. You just
And
walk
then
right up to
not
it.
only that, the time frames Disney gives you, it be like hours later, like
Yep.
not even
If you get one.
if you get one. Exactly. No,
Exactly.
Universal, you just go.
It's like Six Flags too. Six Flags is the same way with the Flash Pass.
The most parts are
Um,
like that, I think.
Yeah. I mean, well, I can't say that with Six Flags. Six Flags does it where it's kind of like the disability passes work, where they give you a time to come back. So it depends on what tier of Flash Pass you buy at Six Flags is. So it'll take either like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or 90 minutes away. Well,
But that's
20%.
different.
You know what I mean? Like it goes by a percentage of it. So, but you're paying for it, and then you know what you're paying for. So.
But that's different if you're able to do everything and they say, oh, come back in 30 minutes or come back in an hour.
Right.
With Disney, it's 7 a.m. Oh, you have a 5:30 p.m. reservation for this.
Exactly. And
what happens to
where
the
do I
rest
know?
of the day?
Where do I know where I'm going to be at that time?
Exactly.
How do I know where I'm going to be?
Yeah.
Even with the Fast Pass was the same way. I never really agreed with that.
Well, the original Fast Pass wasn't like that exactly. It was like you go to it, and then they'll give you a time, and it was mostly like within an hour of when you did it. But then they changed it when they got rid of the ticketing Fast Pass system.
Mm-hmm. But the original, you had to be there that day to get the ticket, and then they switched it to the app, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Disney messing things up, trying to get all technology with us.
That's what they do best.
It really, unfortunately, it really is. It really is.
But do their technology actually be the best thing? And I do need to get ready to go to bed.
Me too. I was about to go.
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock. I was probably gonna go off first.
Oh! Well, thanks for the invite. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Good to meet you,
I
Danny.
had a great time.
Dave.
Nice to meet you, Dave.
So maybe I'm going to get a little more into actual Halloween. Johnny, I forget his last name, from the Hunt. I'm forgetting. He sent out a tweet recently that's like if you have a live show that you want to guest for, he's looking to do that. So so maybe you can contact him as well.
Yeah, send me information on that.
All right. Yeah.
Send me
So
information
John T.
on that.
Brondo from the Hunt Network.
Okay.
Hansine.
Hansine. Okay. Yeah,
I'm sure he's
send me-
the ghost. He goes to everything. Halloween Horror Nights, but he might be down for joining us as well. That'd be pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah, man.
All right, you guys. So I am going to head out right now because I gotta get to sleep.
All right, brother. I'm about to end it here, anyways, because we are at 3 hours and
Yeah.
Great
got
stream.
things to do too. So I appreciate it, guys. And
Night,
chat.
Lugo.
Thank you. We are gonna be out of here later.
Peace.
All right.
Yeah.
CP.